10:48 start time.
Yep.
We're recording episode 6 of ComfyTalk with Jack and Mazin live on November 14th, 2017. Mazin, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Jack. It's been a good weekend, been a good week. I'm just ready to have a good clean podcast.
Yeah. Has your day been comfy?
On my day, I had a test this afternoon. Not very comfy test because it was 12 questions in an hour, and I only did 7.
Oh.
So hoping for a big curve.
Yeah.
Felt kind of rushed, but just got home. Not just got home, but I did some homework, kind of comfy homework. Nice comfy weather outside. It's like a low 60 right now.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And then we got what else? Oh, I watched the first half of the Hurricanes game for the 3rd time already. And I cleaned my whole house. I just got some dishes to do. Very comfy. Listened to some Chicago while I was doing it.
Great band.
Momcore. And really got in the mood.
Chicago is actually probably one of my favorite momcore bands.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Something about those horns, man. They just really get you going. You know?
No, they're like a legitimately good band. It's like it's a discredit to them to call them momcore.
Oh no, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're really good.
Like a genuine.
They're technically like very talented musicians, especially their guitarists.
They're incredibly talented. They're incredibly catchy.
Yeah.
It's like, what more can you ask for? You know?
Yeah, and they're unique sounding too, I guess. But
yeah, even to this day, if you hear them, like it's a very distinct sound. You know, you won't mix them up.
Chicago.
You know.
Yeah.
Which a lot of older bands have that kind of thing. I'm getting a little cozy. I have we dropped our Yankee candle sponsorship. This is a Patriot candle, Wild Berry.
Patriot?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, we didn't drop. Let's be honest, we didn't drop them. They dropped us because we kept talking about Revit.
Yeah, Rev Up.
What's it called? Rev Up? Yeah, we already forgot their name.
Rev Up hasn't gotten back to us, but we may be sponsored by them in the future. That being said, today's sponsor is brought to you by our boy Damien. No last name featured, all right, to protect his innocence and his identity. Damien's no longer with us.
Yeah,
but
it's very sad.
He moved to Texas Christian University.
It's crazy how he converted so quickly.
I know.
Came out of nowhere.
But Damien is the ComfyTalk fan. He's our power fan, all right? No one knows more about ComfyTalk other than, him.
That's true.
Barring us. We probably know more.
More fans are coming out of the woodwork, so...
This is true.
Like, we're getting people saying that they've watched all 5 of our episodes so far. Like, I mean, guys, get on board while we're small. So you can be the person that says, hey, I knew them when they were small.
You know? Bitcoin.
Or you can say, I liked them before they were big.
Bitcoin
I don't like them anymore.
Bitcoin hit 7.7 thousand.
Yep. We're the new Bitcoin.
We are cryptocurrency, yes. For every 5 minutes of ComfyTalk you watch, you get 1 comfy token. All right, now comfy tokens aren't worth much right now, but in the future,
they're like, I say we're more like a Pokemon, like trading cards.
Oh,
like, yeah, you can buy and sell and trade and everything like that.
You know, I like
less black market. Like we're not into the black market because we're comfy. That's not very comfy.
Yeah. We'll have to make some trading cards then. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty sick. Of our fans, of us.
Yeah. Running gags.
We have like running gags. Yeah.
I want to get Anthony back soon.
Yeah, Anthony would be good.
Anthony's a blast to have around.
If during Thanksgiving we can have all of us together, would that be kind of hard?
Anthony and Damien potentially.
Oh, Damien too. I forgot about that.
At the same time, well,
that's kind of hard. Yeah.
We talked about Anthony a little bit on episode 2 about his issues with punctuality, but it is a possibility.
Yeah, definitely.
No doubt about that. But brought to you by Damien. We're just giving back to the community, pay it forward, because we do this for Damien, really, because chances are if you're listening to this, you're Damien, you're not someone else. You probably already skipped ahead.
That is very true.
So shout out to a boy. I wish him the best. And, he might even be a guest in the near future, so look forward to that.
Yeah.
Which, it'll be funny because that'll be the episode he doesn't watch.
That would be funny. Our numbers would go down.
I know. It's actually a terrible business decision.
No, Damien's a pretty vain guy. He'll watch his own episode.
I can't watch our own episodes, dude. When I edit these, I set it to like 1.8 speed. So that's what I'm accustomed to is our squeaky like chipmunk voices, and I can bear with those. But like our normal voices, I'm like, oh god.
Really?
Feel bad for anyone listening to this.
Yeah.
You never get used to it. But
yeah, just listening to my own voice, and it's weird.
It's not great, but that being
my voice or your voice?
No, your own voice. Not yours, mine, but
in general.
Yeah, although some people don't like mine either. Case in point, the friend of yours.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know if it was the voice or the glasses. I'm not sure. He wasn't very specific.
It's a mix, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
But, I can't blame him. First impressions. Or give and take, whatever.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we'll move on to Trash Talk, which we've now combined Trash Talk with Love Talk, all right? We're going to get the negative out, and then we're going to get the positive out.
Yeah, it's like an acupuncture kind of thing where you gotta feel some pain at first to relieve yourself, and we're just gonna go out there and spew out all the hate real quick out in front.
I know a few things about relieving myself and spewing things out. All right.
Not in November though.
Not in November. Any other month, really.
Yeah. What's today? Day 15.
Day 14.
Okay.
I'm
nice.
Holding strong, dude. It's tougher than you think.
Yeah, it is.
You got any trash talk, Mazin?
Trash talk.
Notre Dame?
No, I'll leave the football talk for love talk. Okay. So I'm just gonna go sports themed right now because I'm on a big just feeling good over the weekend. We'll get to why I'm feeling good over the weekend. Obviously, spoiler, but the Marlins, though, I didn't want to talk about the Marlins. Make me mad because the Hurricanes did so well.
Yeah,
and I don't want to be like spoiled and be like, oh, my one team is doing something really bad. But like, no, they don't. The Marlins don't get they can't be incompetent and not be called out just because the Hurricanes are doing well. Okay,
exactly.
They have to be called out. Okay, and the Marlins' best player, Giancarlo Stanton. You might know of him.
I know the name.
A hunk, 6'5". 250 man.
I can only imagine.
He's a man. Okay, and
those are just as you're saying that though. Those are Riffraff's exact measurements. 6'5", 250.
Really?
He's looking good, dude.
Yo, yeah. This guy's ripped. He
tight.
Yeah, he was recruited as a wide receiver coming out of high school. So he has like a build. He's a huge guy
in baseball.
He was recruited as a wide receiver going out of high school to play football, but he picked baseball instead.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm not too knowledgeable, but that didn't match up.
Yeah. And so Derek Jeter, do you know him?
I know the name.
So Derek Jeter,
is he a hunk?
Yankee great? No, I mean he's attractive, but he's not a hunk. Like he's not huge.
Okay.
Yankee great. He bought the team recently.
Good for him.
And his first move that he wants to make is trading Giancarlo, the potential MVP, the guy that just hit 59 homers.
Yeah.
The non-roided record is 61.
The Marlins hard carry.
Yes. Right? Yes. Ever since Jose Fernandez died, he's like the only guy on the team that has any national recognition. And they want to trade him. And I kind of understand because he has a huge ass contract.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing all these rumors, man, that it's a salary dump and they don't care what they really get back as in terms of players, and they're just selling him off, and it would just kill our franchise. Like, if it would kill our rebuild if you sell off your best player, your MVP player for nothing, just for salary relief.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it makes me pissed off, and the Marlins will be incompetent for a while. I mean, if like. The plan for a rebuild is to be bad for 2-3 years and then come strong after that, after you build up your prospects.
Okay.
But I doubt the rebuild goes well. No, it'll be longer than 3 years. And I don't know if anyone knows me, like baseball is my sport. Baseball is my favorite sport. So like this, it pisses me off. Like haven't made the playoffs since 2003. Just trash franchise. Like there's no other way to say it. Like really bad, really bad.
Well, if they can't make it without my boy my boy Stanton, uh, what are their chances without him? Is just none? Zil?
If you just took Stanton off the team and you had the same team.
No, well, yeah. Or
I mean, and you add a average player as a replacement,
above average, let's say.
above average, like normal player. I mean, they were 77 and what 80, 77 and 86, whatever it was, 85 this year.
Winning less than half your games has to be probably like the worst feeling ever.
Yeah, they're under 500 team.
It's not.
And without Stanton, they would have been 70 win team. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like Stanton, like you can estimate how many wins a player is worth.
Yeah.
And Stanton's worth, I think this year was like 7.5 wins, which is huge. That's like MVP level. And so we would have been a 70 win team without Stanton or something like that. 70 and 90.
I'll be honest.
Trash.
It kind of sounds like a joke.
What?
The Marlins, setup right now.
Oh, they are. I mean, the thing is, like, they have a great offense. They have actually pieces they could, if they wanted to trade their guys and like rebuild like a hard reset, they could do it. I just don't trust the front office to do it well.
I mean, do you have any connections to any of the players? Would you be sad if they did a full rebuild and just brought, some randos in?
I had a connection to Jose Fernandez.
Well,
who died.
Yeah.
I had a connection to one of their pitchers, Carter Capps, who they traded last year when he was injured. So they got nothing back for him. And the guys they got back for him were garbage. They were negative. Like they hurt us, right? And he was my favorite player on the team because he didn't throw normally. He didn't just like throw overhand, whatever. He hops. He skips before he throws the ball. It's like the most weird delivery you'll ever see in your life.
Is it legally allowed?
It wasn't. They banned it. And so no, they banned it after we traded him.
No.
So yeah, now he's shit. Because he never learned how to pitch differently, and he's learning now. Oof. It's weird.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But I couldn't get over that one, and I understand having to trade Giancarlo. Like I won't be sad. I'll be sad trading him no matter what, but I understand why. But no one else on the team, I would be like, oh my god. I mean, there's guys I like, but no one that like. I'm used to trading players as a Marlins fan. You can't get too attached to them.
Yeah.
What about you, man? What's grinding your gears, bro?
Not much. Been in a decent mood for the most part. One qualm I do have with my boys Amazon.
Amazon?
I had a brief scuff with them. All right.
Okay.
Had to throw down a little bit. I ordered a nice little pair of Bluetooth headphones so that I can listen to tunes while running. And you know how Prime works. You get that 2-day delivery. It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's guaranteed. Yeah. If it says it on the page, it's guaranteed, right? So I order them, I want to say about Thursday. Guaranteed to get there by Saturday, I believe. Right? Saturday comes along. By 8 p.m. They're not here. Okay, well maybe they come past 8 p.m. That has happened before. I've had the mailman show up at 9 p.m. 9:30 actually to deliver one on a package because they're serious about that. Turns out Amazon doesn't care about postal holidays. And fun fact, the postal service is still supposed to deliver Amazon packages on Sunday and on holidays, barring I think Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Really?
So Veterans Day, first off, Saturday is not Veterans Day. I believe that's...
Yeah, it was.
It was? Okay.
Yeah, but everyone like celebrated it on Friday.
Yeah,
to get off work.
Then that threw me off. Yeah. But with that being said, they're still supposed to send it. But
yeah,
the package got marked as attempted delivery. Because, Amazon, obviously, they did their part, but the postal service was closed. Understandable. But I can't do that. I was supposed to go for a run that day.
Yeah.
Although I was actually pretty sore, so I didn't anyways. I went Sunday when I got them. But
so nothing bad happened.
Nothing bad happened. And it's like, the thing is I wasn't sure if they were gonna get to me on Sunday either, because it never updated past attempted delivery.
Yeah.
And they I wasn't sure if they were just gonna throw it in the back, like, because normally Amazon packages get delivered on Sundays, but they got here pretty late, like 7 or so on Sunday, and I was relieved. But that didn't meet my 2-day delivery. I had to hit up my boy Vivek on the Amazon live chat, right?
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, says they attempted the delivery, what's happening? He's like, oh yes, I see this. Oh yeah, blah blah. And I'm like, where's my free month of Prime?
Is that what it's supposed to be?
Hand it over, Vivek. Yeah, they either give you like a $5 promo, $10 promo, or a free month of Amazon Prime, which is valued at like $7 to them. But for me, I don't pay yearly. I might change that. But
what is a month? You pay monthly?
Yeah.
How much is it for non?
I think it's $11 monthly, and then if you do it yearly, I think it's $100 flat. 105, 110, which it's good savings, but up until recently have I not really needed it every month, so I would cancel it on and off.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna switch to a yearly one, but it always hurts to have a big minus 100,
Yeah.
But with that being said, Vivek was very understanding, very helpful. He apologized. It's something that they should look and make sure. They have the calendar. They can tell. Not to mention, I looked it up. A lot of postal services, Amazon packages, they will deliver, on Veterans Day. So I was a little peeved, but it was fine. I got my free month. Vivek was nice. I wasn't mean to him whatsoever. And I got my headphones Sunday. But you got to hold them to that 2-day guarantee.
Yeah, because they won't give it to you without you asking.
Yeah,
obviously.
If you guarantee it, there's been times like they delivered something to me past 8 p.m. on that day. It was 9:30, like I said. Now I could have complained, but they met their deadline for the most part. I'm not gonna be pedantic. I'm not gonna be someone just trying to get some free stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I was a little peeved, I think, in my headset or my headphones. But I got them.
That's good. That's good.
And
when we were trying to get the adapter for my microphone. Obviously you know that's already, but they delivered it supposedly, and then they said it was delivered, and it wasn't at my doorstep or in my mailbox. And then so I called them, and they're like, "Oh yeah, they accidentally pressed delivered on their like whatever. It should be there tomorrow."
Yeah.
So the next day it didn't come. So I hit the guy up. And he's like, "Yeah, I don't know what happened. We'll just send it again." I was like, "Okay, cool. That's it? Like, you're not gonna..." Because they didn't deliver it at all. It never came to my doorstep.
Yeah.
And it must have got like lost in the transition or something. I don't know what happened.
It's scary, dude.
And he's like, "You have..." He's like, I was like, "Yeah, can I get it for free? Like, are you guys gonna recoup? Like, it was like an $8 thing or whatever it was." And he just said straight up no. Just straight up like, "No, that's not what we do. We'll send you another one, same charge, free of charge, the second one. You already paid for the first one, but we'll just send you another one." Like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay again, obviously.
Yeah. you want another one even though you don't have one?
Yeah. I don't know, that was kind of weird, but for the most part Amazon's pretty cool.
Yeah, it can get pretty dicey.
They're also gonna own us in a few years. Like, they're gonna be our overlords with Google and everything.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get in with them, early, ground floor.
Yeah. Also, our friend Matt, one of our loyal viewers, sent me a tweet about like the Defense Department giving Amazon $50 billion. I forgot. I didn't read the article yet because I was cleaning like domestic duties, but like that was kind of scary. Just the headline kind of felt weird.
Oh, I mean, you gotta think most of that money is gonna go to automated heavy machine gun turrets outside of every warehouse.
Yeah, on the delivery drones. That's what it is.
I can dream, dude. I'm fine with that. That's cool.
Whatever.
If anyone's taking over, I'm fine with Amazon. It's better than Facebook, right?
Yeah. I mean, Amazon will just like give you stuff really quickly. Facebook will, kill you, and they'll kill your family.
It's just like like Brave New World or something. If Amazon takes over, which is hey, give or take, right?
But Facebook's in 1984.
Yes, that's much scarier. Both are scary,
But at least in 1984, I think it's easier to realize you're in a dystopia. In Brave New World, you're kind of just going with the flow, and everyone's like, "Bro, why you bugging out, bro?"
I feel like it's gonna be like an equal mix of people who are aware of it and don't care, and they're just gonna get into it, and then a lot of people are gonna get swept into it and not know, and just be like, "Yeah, woo."
I think we're already in a Brave New World. Not there, but like we're getting there.
Close.
We're pretty close.
Hey, it's not 1984.
No, not yet.
It's 2017.
We have elements in 1984, but we're very much closer to Brave New World.
Yeah, and I think that's a better place to be than closer to 1984.
Yeah, sure. It's about that though.
Yeah. It's a different argument, but
Yeah.
Yin and yang. It's whatever. If your love talk is mostly football stuff, then I'd like to talk about my newfound love.
Okay.
All right, my yoga pants. All right.
Oh, you got some?
My compression tights.
Oh yeah.
As they're called. I don't know what's the difference between them and yoga pants. These are for.
I don't think there really is, but they just call them compression pants.
Yeah. Well, my compression tights. I ordered them. I got them the same day as my headphones. So great timing. Got a fantastic run out Sunday. All right. Like
no chafing.
None whatsoever, dude. I never knew I could be so flexible. Somehow I'm more flexible. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So they fit great. They're incredibly comfortable. They breathe incredibly well. They're just so cozy, and not to toot my own horn, but I'm dummy thick. All right.
Everyone's dummy thick when they wear those shorts, though. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, are they shorts or pants?
They're pants.
Pants. All right, nice.
Yeah. But honestly, I might get a pair of shorts now too. Although honestly, that's just underwear. That's literally just
underwear. So. Yeah. You'd be. I would consider you a thought if you ever wore the shorts. I mean, the pants are like for a guy are acceptable. Like you can do that. You can pull it off.
Only time to ever wear compression shorts is if you're in a literal combat sport arena.
Yeah.
And even then, if they could fucking be bare naked and I wouldn't care. But
yeah. I have some compression shorts actually. Ooh. for rowing though. For rowing. Yeah. I mean, like it makes sense for a sport.
Yeah. But never had such a good run, and this week's gonna be a particularly tough week. So I'm excited to.
Oh, are you hitting your 3 mile now?
I'm going to be running for 8 minutes, and then resting for 5, and then running for another 8, and then the next session after that, I will be running for 21 minutes straight.
Really?
That's the jump.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
It's kind of scary, but you
should be able to run for. What's the most you've ran so far? In one shot.
Like length or like distance?
No, time.
It's been a lot of 5-minute segments. Like,
and this is like not running but not jogging. You know what I mean?
It's I don't know. I feel like I jog kind of heavily because like sometimes I'll catch myself. I'm like, I'm going kind of fast for a jog, and then I'll slow down, and then I'm like, I feel like I'm going too slow, but I feel like this is what actually jogging is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I'm gonna.
Yeah, jogging is slow.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt it because so far the programs have been really good about easing you into the next step as soon as you master, your steps.
Yeah.
Because like my last segment was 5 minutes. This was the one on Sunday. 5 minutes, 3-minute rest, 5 minutes, 3-minute rest, 5 minutes. All right. And that was a kind of a steep jump from 3-5, 3 rest, 5 rest, 3 rest, 5 rest. Because you get a lot more rest in that, and it's a lot more stop and go. But like you're always pretty much dead at the end. But like, it's surprising that you made it. It's the improvements pretty rapid as far as I can tell, which I enjoy. It's fun. I like the way it makes me feel, and I like the way those tights, feel. I gotta wear those as much as I can. Yeah. Headphones are pretty all right. Cheap Chinese junk is not bad at all.
In 21 minutes, you should be able to run 2 miles, I'd say, right?
Yeah, most of these come out to a distance of a little over 2 miles.
Yeah.
Like the full.
But I guess there has to be another increase after this, right? Just like full 3K or a full 5K?
Yeah, after the 21 minutes, I think I go back to a a more of a split, but with more running, like an 8-5-8 or in something 8-5-8-5 maybe, and then you do more long blocks, 21 minutes and stuff. Which honestly, at that point, that's kind of almost a 5K. So
Yeah. I wonder if they expect you to fail your first 20-minute. So just so like you can try to stretch out your stamina,
yeah,
and then they bring you back to the intervals afterwards.
I might just be able to do it.
I mean, you could obviously, yeah. Honestly,
I don't know. I might be able to do it because like it seemed to train you pretty well for the next step. And if not,
how many days a week do you run? 3?
Yeah, I try for 3. I like to do like a 2-day rest in between.
And you've been doing it for like 3 weeks?
Where I do lift. No, I'm on like 5 weeks in.
5?
I think.
You should be able to run for 20 minutes. I mean, I know your first few times are probably really small.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think 20 minutes is not out of the question.
Bro, don't bully. Come on.
No, I'm bringing you up, bro. I'm saying you can do it.
I'm thinking about it and it's intimidating, but I'm gonna try it. When you don't pause, it does help a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I'm wondering if I do fail it though, should I try it again until I can hit that and then move to the next step, or if I should try out the next step, see how that fares.
They probably tell you what to do if you fail. I'm assuming you can look online. I would assume though you should.
You gotta understand, my Couch to 5K program is a JPEG with a anime girl on it, giving instructions. I'll be here.
You got it.
I might have. I don't know. Let me bring this up for the viewers actually. But this is Couch to 5K with Emmy. I heard you want to start running and get in shape. That's great. If you haven't been running for a while, then it's best to start with an easier running routine. Follow this guide, keep to it. In a few weeks, you'll be able to run longer and faster. And then there's the routine. Yeah, so after I do the 21-minute, I'll be doing 5-8-5, and then 10-3-10, and then 25, 25, 25, 28, 28, 28, 30, 30, 30, 30. At that point, you're ready for a 5K, so.
Yeah, if you're running for 30 minutes, you're right there.
Yup, and then there's also, over on the side, there's Bridge to 10K with Emmy, which is very intimidating. So, I don't know.
Bridge to 10K?
Yeah, for 10K, where it says, day 1, you'll be doing 10 minutes of running, 1 minute rest, 4 times. So a total of 53 minutes. 40 of those which are running, so I don't know, maybe I'll make it to that point. I don't know. Dude, if that woman can run 238 miles on 30 minutes of sleep, I feel like a chump compared to her. This is what humans are supposed to be good at. They're supposed to be
long distance running.
That's our strength, is that we can chase things until they're tired and then we kill them.
Have you ever seen that video, that like Nat Geo video where they go to some African tribe and they still hunt like in the old days, and they this one guy, like he's like the best runner in the village.
Yeah.
He has like a, not even a spear, he just has like a mallet. I don't even know, something to beat animals with, right? It's not sharp or anything.
Just a blunt stick.
Yeah, a blunt object. That's it.
Okay.
And he finds a gazelle. I think it was a gazelle. Yeah, a gazelle. And he just starts jogging after it, like a long distance runner. Not jogging, but like
Yeah.
as if running a marathon. And he just starts chasing the gazelle. And obviously the gazelle is faster.
Yeah.
So it just runs like half a mile in the savannah, and then it chills. And the guy just keeps running after it.
Steady pace, dude.
Steady pace.
It's scary. It's like that snail. It's like, oh, would you take $1 million for the snail to follow you and kill you when it gets you?
I've never seen that, but that's actually kind of creepy.
That's what we are.
But yeah, and then so like the gazelle just keeps seeing the guy, keeps running away, stops. The guy comes back, like 3 minutes later, has to keep sprinting. And the thing is, like, animals don't sweat, and they can't carry water like us. So
we're scared, dude.
The guy just he has a bag. He has like a little, I don't know what that was called, but
rucksack.
Canisters.
Canteen.
Canister. What the hell's a canister? Canteen or something like that.
It is a canister.
Is that what it is? Yeah, a canteen. I don't know. That's just something that holds water.
Yeah, a canteen.
And so he's like drinking as he's running, and the gazelle has no time to drink.
Yeah.
He can't sweat. So eventually the gazelle, he sees the guy, he tries to run, and he collapses from exhaustion. Like 8 hours later.
Yeah.
Like eight hours. So the guy was just jogging for 8 hours. And then he gets to the gazelle, beats it over the head, and he has to put it on his back and run back to camp.
Yeah.
So he tries to make the gazelle run in circles instead of just a straight line.
Yeah.
so that he can bring it back to camp easier.
Yeah, it's more efficient.
Yeah, but it's insane. If you have the time, watch that video. It's not long.
That's just what we are. We're not really good at anything. We have brain for tools, and then we have our primitive side, which is, we can run. That's it.
Yeah.
That's why everyone was so jacked when they're cavemen, and that's the basis for so many, diets and stuff today, is that you spend like a week at a time chasing a mammoth. And then you kill the mammoth, and then you just have all this crazy lean meat, and you just gorge yourself on it, and you get all that proton in your body, and it's just like that's how you get jacked.
That's the way to live, man.
Yeah, chase.
Like, you think, like, how are these African tribesmen so like muscular?
Yeah.
And not just like skinny muscular, like, oh, they have 5% body fat, so they look muscular. Like, no, they have muscle on them. Like, how the hell they do that?
Yeah,
some of them are real big. Yeah, some of them are big because they're lean, obviously, because they run a lot.
Yeah.
But like, they're doing work and they eat just meat.
It's
like,
scary.
Straight up meat.
It's scary.
It's great.
Yeah.
And now we just like sit around and go to Publix.
That's the problem. Is we used to spend days at a time searching for food, and now there is, at least in a first world and most second world countries, there's no fight for food, really.
Yeah.
It's very hard to starve in America.
Yeah.
It is
true.
Incredibly hard, even if you are homeless, because there is so much wasted food. It is very easy to find.
Yeah.
Like,
very few people die from starvation. Like, some people are malnourished, but
of course.
Yeah, but not dying. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's that's something to be thankful for. But go ahead into your love talk, because my love talk was pretty much just my yoga pants.
Yeah. Okay, love talk, bro. I went down to went down home this weekend.
Yeah, man.
Saw my family. It was kind of cute. Saw you, kind of cute.
You love that burrito?
Oh yeah, we had the burrito, and the French fries made it. The French fries and the burrito really, that was good, and it was huge. I didn't finish it. Right? Did I finish it?
You finished the burrito, I believe. You didn't? No. Yeah, I think you left a little bit, and I ate it.
I left a tiny. I ate. Okay, I had like this much left.
Yeah.
And then I ate the tortilla, but I left all the stuff inside. Yeah. Very little, and I couldn't eat the chips because I was so stuffed. It was huge.
I ate those chips, dude.
Yeah, you ate them.
There's no problem.
I haven't eaten huge in a while. I've been trying to. I've been eating like the first 2 months of college of this semester. I was eating like 1,600 to 1,800 calories a day.
Yeah.
Because I was feeling kind of chubby from summer because I just ate all day long.
Yeah, it's a good cup.
And I lost some weight, like feeling good, feeling at a good weight. But yeah, so I just haven't been eating much. So the burrito is too much. Anyways, Saturday, that was when we ate the burrito. Went home at 2. We drove out to the stadium, to the Hurricane Stadium, 4 o'clock. Game started at 8. And then we tailgated. First of all, compared to UF, so the UF tailgate, it's very spread out across campus.
Yeah.
On campus, it's usually adults, like guys, people that don't go to school anymore, and all the big parties are at a frat house usually, or at houses. But everyone, because the Hurricanes just use Dolphin Stadium. They don't have their own stadium anymore. So it's it's half an hour away from campus. So you have to drive there. So everyone drives there and they tailgate in the parking lot. And bro, there's 30, 40,000 people around the stadium tailgating all together. It's like a little favela. Everyone has their, I'm being serious. It's tense. You could get lost in there. It's just it's one huge tailgate.
It's a shanty town, dude.
Shantytown, yeah, just for a day, a 1-day shantytown. Everyone's tailgating. There's country music blasting in one spot. There's little cultures, different divisions. There's the kids that have the blasting the loud rap music, and they're in their trucks, dancing. And then there's some guys just watching football. They brought their TVs. It's the comfiest setting, and it was just a great tailgate. And then we get to the game. First of all, Hard Rock Stadium. Ever since the renovations, I don't know if you ever went to it. Have you ever gone to Dolphin Stadium
in Miami?
Yeah,
no.
Dolphins pro player. No.
No.
So they had some renovations. They have like a partial roof where it's open over the field, but the stands are covered. Beautiful. There's 4 TVs in each corner, like huge ass TVs.
Whew.
And so this game, so Miami's number 7, and Notre Dame is number 3.
Number
And Miami's
number 7 at 8-0.
Yeah, they're 8-0. And
how does that translate to 7? Is someone 10-0?
No one's 10-0. Okay, so I told you, like, college football ratings aren't just based off record.
They're based off of whoever's the
style points,
the strong picks, you know.
Yeah, like, so Alabama's undefeated. They're number 1.
Okay.
Also because they have the pedigree, they have the name.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Georgia. They're also undefeated. They were undefeated. Then number 3 is Notre Dame, even though they had 1 loss, because all their wins were against really good teams.
Okay.
Miami's schedule, Miami's schedule so far, they've just been playing like average teams, but they beat them, and they haven't looked great playing them. But they won 8 straight games. It's still like amazing. So number 7 versus number 3, huge rivalry in the 80s. Miami Notre Dame, because like Notre Dame's a Catholic college. Miami in the 80s were like the thugs, the criminals.
Yeah.
So like it's like good boys versus bad boys, Catholics versus convicts, and like they both hate each other. And it's like both teams have been shit for so long since like the whole all to that like Miami's been shit since 05. Notre Dame's been shit since like the late 90s.
Okay.
And now we're both back, and like Miami's trying to prove themselves. Get to the stadium, everyone's nervous, like really nervous, and you can just feel it in the air. Everyone's so nervous.
Oh yeah.
The biggest game we've had in South Florida since maybe 2002, like the Hurricanes at least. And from the beginning, like Miami destroyed them. At halftime, it was 27-0, and it was like there are Notre Dame fans leaving the stadium before halftime.
Well, they're not really
like,
fans,
they're gone.
bro.
I mean, I don't want to say they're not fans. Notre Dame fans are notorious. I don't want to say that because I was gonna say they're notorious bandwagoners, but Miami fans are also, in general, not just the Hurricanes, but Miami fans in general are very much bandwagoners. But it was just the greatest game ever. The greatest game I've ever been to. And the poll came out. It should be out right now. With a new poll. So we're either going to be 2 or 3. I'm not sure what it is.
What's Notre Dame going to go down to? Or are they just done?
Probably somewhere between 8 and 12. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they're like, because I'm like, all right, so you're you're ranked 7 versus 3. And it's like, but these guys have the pedigree. So if they lose, like, what? They're gonna go down to 8. You're gonna go up to 5. Like,
no. We're gonna be top 4 as the playoff teams. We're gonna be top 4.
Okay.
And Notre Dame with 2 losses is basically out of the playoff contention. There's a 99% chance you will not make the playoffs if you have 2 losses.
See, that's really weird to me that because obviously you're going up against better teams, this or that. But isn't that what like typically that's what seeding's for? Like in other things, and like that's why it's like weird to have a team that's 8-0, 9-0 and not be a big competitor, because normally they'd be, but I guess it's hard to pull off something like that,
because like in like professional sports there's the assumption that everyone for the most part plays the same competition. Like there can be little differences, but like if you're like in your division, you guys get to play 80% of the same teams. In your conference, you'll play like 50% of the same teams. But in college football, you can have a schedule. 2 teams in different conferences can play no teams that are similar. And there's very little parity in college football. So like the top 20 teams are great to good.
Yeah.
And then there's like this middle class of like 50 teams that are just like decent. And then there's like 40 other teams, 50 other teams that are trash.
Yeah.
So you could have a schedule filled with trash teams, and another team can have a schedule filled with decent to great teams. And the team with 1 loss that played the better schedule, the schedules can be really different.
Yeah.
So just because you're undefeated doesn't mean you're a better team, So it's very subjective, and they have like lots of voters.
Yeah, not necessarily. Yeah, it obviously doesn't necessarily mean you're a better team, but it it's something to have a record like that, and
Yeah, exactly.
really not get anything from it if it's out of your control. Like
if you're a Power 5 team, so like Miami's a Power 5 team, they're in a Power 5, they're in the top 5 conferences.
Yeah.
And you go undefeated, you'll make the playoffs.
Okay. But
like UCF, they're not. They're a Conference USA, I believe.
Yeah.
They're gonna go undefeated most likely, and they're not gonna make the playoffs.
Like that'd just be heartbreaking.
The thing is, in college football, it's not just about the playoffs. So like UCF, they can go undefeated, and they might go to the Orange Bowl, which is like it's a major bowl. Because like college teams, like you don't make the playoffs, you still go to a bowl game if you have 6 wins.
Okay, cool.
So they're gonna go to a major bowl, the Orange Bowl. If they were to win the Orange Bowl, then next year, if they return a lot of starters, they could be top 15 starting the year. And then if they went undefeated when you start at 15, you'll definitely make the playoffs.
Next year.
Yeah, next year. Yeah, for small teams like that, the goal is to get into a power conference. You gotta be so good that the ACC, the SEC says, hey, we want them. And so they include you in your conference. So that's like the ultimate goal for a small team.
What is UF's main downfall this season?
Right now, they have absolutely no offense. Their quarterbacks, all of them are trash. Their coach has really bad teeth. My friend Noah thinks that's the reason that we get bad recruits is because the coach has to go to these high school kids and like try to recruit them against Miami and Florida State.
Yeah.
And then he goes in there with his like jagged teeth, and they're like, "Nah, I don't want to play for him." That's what he actually thinks. That he thinks like his looks matter. I guess. I mean,
maybe there's some natural reasoning behind it like that. It's possible. Yeah. But
yeah, I mean, if Miami's coach, let's say they had the same exact program, and you had one coach that was attractive and one guy that looks raggedy, some shabby ass guy, I'd go with the guy that looks good, right?
Well, the majority are just like old white men with like beer bellies, right?
Yeah, especially SEC coaches. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
But yeah, the game was great, and I'm just woo! I'm pumped, man.
Yeah, that's good.
I've been pumped since Saturday.
You should be, dude.
I want to check the poll real quick.
Check it.
Give me 1 second.
While we're on the topic, go right ahead.
Yeah.
Is that why UF's getting rid of their coach? He's got bad breath from all his rotten teeth?
Yeah. Yeah, they fired him. They're gonna hire a new one after the season. We'll see who it is.
God, dude. How much do college football coaches make? I know NFL coaches, they're like pretty much like just the richest people on earth.
College coaches, the top tier coaches make more than NFL coaches.
Really?
So like Nick Saban makes more than like Bill Belichick.
Is it just more profitable or what?
I don't know who makes more money, the Patriots or Alabama. I'm not sure about that. But the coach in college means more than in NFL. Okay. Because the college coach does recruiting and that's huge. Like in the NFL, it's just coaching, and they're not the ones picking the groceries. They're just cooking.
Okay.
But in college, you're buying the groceries and you're cooking. So,
all right, that's neat.
It matters more.
So they make ridiculous amounts of money. All right. Wow.
Yeah, I think Nick Saban makes like $6 million a year, which is a lot for a coach. It's the most.
Crazy. How else you gonna make $6 million a year other than investing in Comfy tokens? Check the description for more information.
I'm trying to find the rankings. Maybe Twitter is better. Oh, here it is.
Hit it up.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
What we got?
Give me a drum roll. Oh, what the hell? They've only updated 25 through 11 on their Twitter at least.
Oh, okay. Notre Dame on there at 11?
No. Notre Dame is in the top 10 still, I guess.
Wow. Okay.
UCF is at 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, college football is a very weird sport.
Sounds like there's a lot of business to it.
A lot. Yeah.
Which is fine. That's all part of the game. It's the meta game behind the game.
But like college basketball does it college basketball, it says, all right, we're going to rank the top 64 teams and have a huge playoff. you know. So any mistake they make in ranking teams, like if you don't put the 65th best team in, who cares? They're not gonna win.
Well, the thing is if you're the better team, dude, if you want to be number one, you gotta beat all the rest. You gotta be able to.
In which one, basketball?
In anything, dude.
Oh, in anything, that's true.
Exactly.
You're right.
You know, so you gotta be prepared. It doesn't matter if they mess up their rankings and they like accidentally put like the actual number one team at like 10, and so you actually have to play them super early on or something. Like, no, you gotta beat them, dude. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to beat them in the finals.
That's true. That's true.
You know, that's the way I see it.
So if we get into best worst tweet right now, I say we do my best tweet first because it's on the topic.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I will play this 3-minute long video for our loyal viewers. This is from the Dan LOVETalk show.
All right, let me get some backstory real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Just real quick. LOVETalk is obviously a Miami sports personality. This is his radio show, and he loves the Hurricanes, but he's been trashing on them all year. And okay, that's all you need to know. He's been trashing on him all year.
Okay. And
he was wrong, and everyone loves seeing him being wrong.
Is that him in his profile picture next to that like tomato with a crown?
No.
I was gonna say that's a big boy, dude.
No, LOVETalk's the fat face on the radio show.
The guy who's right here on the first frame with the little goatee and going like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me listen to this.
It starts at like the 20-second mark.
I'm just letting him run, boy.
Yeah.
Badly! Rose here! Walton, even though he's hurt! Homer! All day! Biggest game day of the year! Highest rating!
Is he just listing off the roster?
Yeah. It, boy! Turnover chain! 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 Turnover chain!
I don't want to say give it to me again because that'll get people thinking it's something else. Go ahead, let me have it. I think Notre Dame will be able to gut Miami running the football. Miami is USC. Miami is Michigan State. Miami is NC State. Vatek by 10. When I watched Miami play Toledo, the thought that I had, Stugotz, is Toledo's quarterback is better than anyone Miami has had at quarterback in 15 years.
Wow.
I don't believe Miami is in Georgia's class. Miami's the third best team in the state. Third, behind South Florida and Central Florida.
Behind South Florida?
By thinking that Duke can beat Miami? Because I'm actually surprised that Duke's an underdog in that game. Please, do not tell me that this stadium, the worst in college football, no matter how many people are in it, is a good home field advantage. Get the bleep out of here.
I will also say
it's better than being on the road.
That's all I'm saying.
It's a crud
I think you're
environment.
We go to a lot of great stadiums and a lot of great scenes, but right now, I don't know if I've heard anything louder than this.
3 points sounds like too little to be giving Notre Dame.
I'm going to go 42-0 Canes.
I can't foresee a circumstance
42-0.
Miami wins big. You guys are in such a hurry to get back to where they were with Dorsey,
right,
that you're not seeing some things clearly. They haven't separated themselves from the Virginia Techs and the NC States in their own weak conference.
That entire front seven for the University of Miami is going to the NFL. You realize that? Yeah. That entire front seven.
I don't realize that.
Everybody on that front seven.
I
You don't realize that.
He doesn't realize.
I can't trust that Mike. You
McIntosh is an early round draft.
You go crazy. You don't realize what an emotional homer you are.
All right. There is an NFL player at every position on that defense.
Mike, you sound like a loon. I am now officially rooting for Notre Dame.
He's 100% right.
One thing matters to me more than anything in the world. The thing that's most important is being right.
You're wrong, Dan.
My God, dude.
Oh, my God, people love when you're wrong.
Yeah, Guillermo, put it on the poll. Is there anything in the world better than Dan being loud wrong? Anything
That
in the
is
world?
a bold statement that he made. Like all of them.
All of them were so bold, and they were all wrong. Every single one of them was wrong.
It's a weak conference, dude. I don't know what you expect.
Like we beat Duke by like 20. He thought they were gonna beat us. Toledo's quarterback is good, but like, come on, it's stupid what he said. That our stadium isn't a home field advantage. It's like one of the worst stadiums in the league. Bro, it was so loud when I was there. It was amazing. That we'd lose to Vatech, which we beat him by 18.
Okay.
He said we're gonna lose to Notre Dame, which we beat him by 41 minus 8, 33 points, right?
Close enough, yeah.
Yeah, 33 points. Like, just everything was wrong. Okay, I'm off of it.
Why? I don't understand. Like, I understand
And
you
the thing is,
kind of.
like, you're a Miami sports host, and your team's undefeated. Why are you so negative on them?
Yeah,
Just be a homer for a little bit.
shouldn't he be like, I really don't think they're gonna pull it out, but at least I hope they do.
Well, obviously he hopes it. He's a fan. He wants him to win.
I didn't hear him mentioning that statement at all.
Yeah,
You would have been something like, like heaven willing. Just
yeah.
something.
I don't know. He likes to be right. Like he said, he likes to be right more than anything else, and he'll be contrarian to do it, and he'll be. Yeah, I don't know.
When you make
Pisses me
a
off.
bold, ridiculous statement, you need to
Or
be
like 7 of them.
yes in a row. You need to be fully cognizant, and you need to understand that there's a very good chance you will be wrong just by the innate entropy of the world. That it is going to reverse events. Because I can tell you right now,
Something like football,
like if I say right now, like Bitcoin will hit 20,000 by the end of next year. Like if I fully believe that, I'm at least gonna preface it with, what, but it might not.
Yeah.
Which when you combine those, then you get this thing called there is a likely, there's a good chance, I believe, something.
Yeah.
Like,
The thing is, the sports radio is all about hot takes, though.
yeah, the more confident you are, I guess, the more controversy, the more hype you get.
Yeah.
So
It's just that normally they're not like called out on,
yeah,
but he's just talking shit the whole week, like the whole year.
bro, what a bozo this dude.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He's a good radio. Like his radio show's good, but it just pisses me off.
I don't know how you can be that confident.
Yeah. What you got, Jack?
For my best tweet, I sent this over to you. This is from Chris Jorgensen, CJ Orgensen 79. You ain't from Iowa if you never had one of these. And then he's got a nice little 2 strawberry Pop-Tarts with a slice of American cheese in between them, melted. Which is it looks like a bit of a snack. But the funny part is that the Iowa State Police Department retweeted it and said you're under arrest.
You're under arrest.
What's your take on this? Because this is something I feel like you'd 100% be willing to try.
I would try it, of course.
I don't think
There's very few foods I wouldn't try.
I don't think I would try this just because I don't think there's much to be gained from it. Because I don't.
It would definitely taste bad. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no way the
Oh.
cheese adds Pop-Tart.
I'll eat it for $5. All right, I'll eat it for
Yeah.
maybe $2, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to try it just to see if it tastes good. I think we know.
I wouldn't make my own, but I would if someone made it for me.
Yeah.
I'd try it.
I don't really like Pop-Tarts to begin with. They're 200 calories
they're-
a piece.
Very overrated.
I know, and it's so much of it's just that that floury, just kind of pastry part. So
Yeah, if there was more filling.
yeah,
I like
we
it.
need some like Hot Pocket style Pop-Tarts.
Hot Pockets are good.
Hot
Those are good.
Hot Pockets are really good. Pop-Tarts can't really vouch for them.
Yeah, I used to eat them a lot though. The Pop-Tarts. For some reason, my mom thought Pop-Tarts were like better for you than toaster strudel. I guess it's better than toaster strudels.
No,
Maybe not. Toaster strudels are pretty small too. They're not actually as big as I remember.
Calorie-wise,
but
macros, they're going to be roughly the same, so you just go by flavor at that point, which, I mean, I take a toaster strudel any day over a Pop-Tart.
Well, with the frosting, you think? On the toaster strudel? You think it's the same?
Maybe a little bit over, but
Yeah.
flavor comparison, I'd take it any day,
But definitely worth it.
Hey, the macros aren't going to be too far off. We're not talking,
It's really crazy what we give the children for breakfast, like sugary cereals, toaster strudels, Pop Tarts.
Yeah,
like, what are we thinking?
Big sugar is actually terrifying. You wonder why we have child obesity, and then you realize that we have a bunch of refined carbohydrates for breakfast every morning. The adults are
Waffles,
every adult
pancakes.
in America is wired on coffee, and they cannot leave it ever. All right.
Yeah.
All right, and then it doesn't matter what cereal, even the healthiest cereals, you're still just eating carbohydrates with milk, which milk is all right, but steak and eggs or eggs.
Yeah, just eat some eggs.
Eggs are the only breakfast food in my mind. Other than everything else is kind of a dessert, really.
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal's good, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it depends. You can get some pretty sugary oatmeals, which are still fine, or you can get like raw oats. Raw oats
Oats are hard to eat. They're not good.
Raw oats with just milk and eat it like cereal. I love that. I love it's because you gotta chew through it. It's not for everyone. It's not, but that's
But I
a
mean,
good
bro,
snack.
if you're just trying to eat breakfast, like, and not be fat, and just eat like the reason people need coffee in the morning to stay awake is because they're eating garbage for breakfast. So you have that huge sugar rush, and then you fall so quickly throughout the day. Like, then you need coffee in the afternoon, and you're just like drinking coffee to have any energy.
Yeah, caffeine
Just
dependency
eat
is a
2
serious
eggs.
thing. Like,
Eat 2 eggs and a thing of Greek yogurt. Like, that's it. Like, if you're in a rush,
here's another
hard
idea.
boil some eggs the day before.
No breakfast at all.
That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
Just
that's better.
Just fast and have a nice hearty lunch and dinner.
I've been fat. I usually IF. Like, I don't eat after 8 o'clock or after 10 o'clock, and I don't eat until 2 p.m. the next day. Like,
I don't eat breakfast.
you don't have to.
When I was working, I'd never eat breakfast, so I was pretty much intermittent fasting at that point because I'd come home and then I'd eat around like 6. Wake up at 9, eat at 6. Like, okay. When I was in school, I didn't eat lunch.
And if you drink a cup of coffee when you're fasting, like in the morning, you will not have to eat.
Yeah.
You will not have to eat at all for a while.
Caffeine is a appetite suppressant, I believe.
Yeah. I'm not anti-coffee. I'm actually 100% pro-coffee.
I'm
But, like,
anti-coffee
people that
for the most part.
Are you?
For the most,
People that are dependent on it. I'm against that because it's unnecessary. But
Okay.
like a cup of coffee in the morning is comfy.
no, it's very
And,
yeah. All right,
It's extremely comfy.
we're on the same page then because I'm very against caffeine dependencies based on coffee. I don't like people who overdo coffee and just supplement their coffee with every other vice and poor decision as far as breakfast goes. You know.
Yeah.
Eggs
That's
are
different.
the ultimate breakfast foods. I was gonna say penultimate, but no, they're the ultimate.
They're the ultimate. I think they're the ultimate food, honestly. Like, just like
They're
they're
up there.
versatile. They're so versatile.
Top
and
3?
They're good for you. Yeah, they're top 3. Eggs are so good.
Versatile in every sense. Good protein, good fat. You can take out the yolk if you don't want the yolk. You got dietary cholesterol does not correlate to blood cholesterol. Don't worry, okay?
Yeah.
You're not gonna kill yourself eating 4 eggs a day or 5 eggs a day.
You can fry them. You can scramble them. You can hard boil them.
You
You can poach them. You can eat them raw if you want. You can eat them with toast. You can eat them with cheese. You can eat them with a million different things.
It's amazing.
Like,
we gotta write a children's book about eggs, dude.
Yeah, you could. Green eggs and ham, bro.
I mean, I guess the main issue is, unethical treatment of chickens. That's the downside to eggs, but I'm separating the food from the process.
Oh,
right now. That's a separate issue entirely. Hopefully we can make some strides in that, but as far as dude, eggs are so good. And you don't even have to eat them as the main course. You can combine them with things.
Yeah.
Eggs and
My
rice.
goal is to be like a Joe Rogan and have my own chicken and like have like a tiny garden, have a few chickens and maybe a cow. Get my own milk.
Yeah.
Like so you can get your own milk, you can get your own eggs, you can get your own some veggies, whatever your main veggies are. Maybe some fruit trees. And then you supplement the rest. I mean, you'll need to buy groceries, obviously. That's not enough.
Yeah.
But like those are the things. Milk and eggs.
My aunt had
Staples of my diet.
my aunt had chickens for a while, and she'd always send us a nice container of their little brown eggs. They're good.
Yeah.
Delicious. The eggs are just they're very underrated in a world where cereal is king right now. It's like I like cereal, but if I'm gonna eat cereal, I'm gonna eat some really sugary nonsense. I like Fruit Loops. That's dessert.
Fruit Loops? I don't like Fruit Loops.
I'll eat Fruit Loops at night. I will never eat cereal for breakfast. I don't because I don't eat breakfast, and if I did, I
Cereal,
don't.
cereal's a supplement for dessert instead. You know, it's like, I don't know. Cereal's so bad for you. My kids are not eating cereal, man. They're not eating cereal.
I feel like I'd be a bad parent if I was, assuming I have kids, if I just forbid them from having cereal, but at the same time, I really don't want them to eat cereal whatsoever.
They're not eating it in the morning, I should say. Like, you want some cereal at night, once in a while, sure.
Yeah.
But like, yo, get out of here if you think you're eating cereal in the morning.
But kids don't really like eggs.
They don't.
So what's the counterpoint? Nice gooey oatmeal?
Yeah, they don't like eggs because they grow up on cereal. It's hard to switch.
That's possible, but I think also kids might just have like, pardon my French, but retard palates.
They do.
Kids like hot dogs and French fries and
grilled cheese
and McDonald's, dude. Which I like them too.
Because those things are so. I mean, they're so base. Like they appeal to our basest like salt, umami. Dude. Like meatiness. Like that's it. But there's nothing there. It's not refined. Nothing refined about it. An egg is a refined food. We're a pro egg podcast.
If we're a pro anything, eggs is at the top.
Pro life and pro egg.
Well, yeah, I guess those kind of go hand in hand, right? Not really.
Pro life without being.
I mean, those eggs, dude. Those aren't chickens.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's a little bit of cognitive dissonance here, right?
No. Chill.
We're pro egg.
We're pro egg
and pro life. Don't forget it.
And pro life. Yeah. Anti-choice also.
Yeah. No, choices aren't allowed. But this Pop-Tart's just disgusting.
Yeah, it's nasty.
I wouldn't eat this. I hope he is under arrest. Like I hope they got him. All right. So worst tweets.
What was my worst tweet again?
Do you want to do yours or mine first?
Do mine.
All right, your worst tweet is from Viking (parentheses featured Pitbull).
All right, I'll read it. Quote: Kids go to college and come back liberal. Haha, you're right. It's almost as if the combination of education and exposure to hundreds of worldviews affects your opinions. If I were you, I wouldn't be proud of your son who dropped out and just votes for the most racist candidate, Karen. 100,000 retweets. That's the worst part.
That I didn't even notice that. That is
100K is a lot.
Why was this the worst tweet you saw this week, Mazin?
Besides the fact that it's extremely elitist, it's just
incredibly.
Yeah, incredibly elitist.
I hate this tone. It's so bad. It's 280.
Yeah, the tone. Okay, so it also just like it's like you go to college and you're better. Like, it has that undertone to it.
I don't like that undertone.
That view, and it's so smug, and it's not true. And like some guy that doesn't go to college and
let's
works a normal ass job.
Let's say it is true. This tweet's still terrible.
Well, that it makes you a better person?
Yeah, let's say if that was true, this tweet's still terrible.
Well, yeah. So, like, a guy that doesn't go to college and like he's from like Tennessee and he's a plumber or whatever. Are you gonna roast him for voting for Republican or doing whatever? Or just from Boca and he goes to the UF and he like.
Mazin, I'm gonna need you to repeat yourself. You roboted throughout like that entire thing.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I was just saying, like, you're gonna take like someone like that, whatever economic reasons and or whatever, and whoever they vote for, no matter like whether you agree with it or not, like it's just okay. The main thing there is that like they always college, and if you don't vote for my candidate, you're racist. Like that also like every candidate that you vote for is a racist, or every candidate that's like it's just a stupid generalization. It's just don't know. It's low hanging fruit.
I
Stupid.
I think it's just too easy of a tweet. It's this isn't. There's nothing really new here that.
And also, you don't go to college and get an exposure to hundreds of worldviews.
You get
one.
You get a few.
One. You get one predominantly.
The people who attend college typically do come from one overarching demographic, and that is the people who can afford to go to college.
Yeah.
All right. Regardless of race, you guys have some similarities.
And depending on your major, like maybe if you're poli-sci, you might get some different worldviews. Like poli-sci usually has more conservative views, at least a diversity. If you go to a STEM field, it doesn't really matter what views you're exposed to. I mean, it's not political at all. But like if you're going for some liberal arts degree, you're going to be exposed to one overarching view.
Yeah.
It's not diverse.
Yeah.
It's
I think
my
my biggest gripe with this is that it just assumes that there's such a cause and effect relationship. It's like, well, what do you expect? They came to college where you learn everything. It's like because beneath all of this is the belief that if you go to college, maybe you are a better person. That's what they're saying. But if you go there, it's expected that you're going to, 180, 360, 270 on your beliefs or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really hate that they used Karen just because it's like, oh, what's a middle age? They don't specify if this is dropped out of college or dropped out of high school. If it's dropped out of high school, this is super, super messed up because typically people are against, punching down.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what this is. But even if it's dropped out of college, it's still just like, why can't we get along?
I hate when the stereotypical white name.
I don't like this.
It's so sassy. It's very sassy.
This feels.
Sassy is probably like the worst attribute someone can have on Twitter. I don't like sassy.
It's one of the worst ones you can have in life too. Well, unless you're funny.
Yeah.
Sassy and funny go good together. This isn't funny.
Yeah.
This
isn't funny though. Yeah.
This is sassy and
condescending.
Demeaning. Yeah, condescending. Not demeaning too, but condescending was the word I would have preferred. Yeah. It's just, I don't. Yeah. It's just so.
And also, if this had 1,000 retweets, I wouldn't care. But when something has 100,000, it's
that's massive.
That should be me. But instead, this guy's getting 100,000.
That should be you. You should be getting those retweets. This is the thing it's so empty. It's impotent. This guy is impotent. He just cannot. Like, why would you make this tweet? This is like an empty rebellion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, dude, just go to college. Like, is this really grinding your gears that much? I don't know. I don't know.
But it's punching down. You said it right. It's punching down.
Yeah, don't punch down on people who don't go to college.
Also, college is shit for the most part.
From what I've heard, it's not the best.
I mean, there's merit. Obviously, there's merit to college. I mean, but
yeah.
College, if it wasn't for the fact that you're basically certified after your graduation in whatever you majored in, it's basically a certification. It's a thing that says you are good enough in whatever.
Very expensive certification.
But very expensive certification. But nowadays, you don't need to go to college to learn this stuff.
Yeah.
There's very few majors where you need a group discussion, or you need a professor teaching you, or you need college facilities.
How much of it is a business at this point?
Yeah. I mean,
it's a formality.
If you want to research physics or bio, you need college facilities.
Of course.
But I mean, you can learn the theory by yourself, but you need the facilities, I guess. If you're, I don't know, English, it's always good to have English is very much like a interactive kind of thing, or philosophy.
Of course.
But math, you don't need college for it, really. I mean, a good teacher can be good, but you can look up good professors online. You can watch MIT videos. You can watch a million different videos online. And a lot of other technical stuff. Engineering, you really don't need it. Computer science, programming, I don't know. You don't need.
It's all useless.
There should be a way to get certified. You take a test, and if you pass the test, you are an engineer. And it's an undergrad. It's basically what you'd learn in undergrad. Say a math degree. You want to be certified in math, whatever that means. you want to show that you're undergrad proficient, there should be a test that's on linear algebra and abstract algebra, calculus, analysis, all that stuff. And if you pass it, you know, you're just as good as a guy who went to college.
Yeah, I think it's just a formality at this point. Like,
It's a formality.
You
It's-
you go to go.
It's a relic of the past. It really is, because college is necessary back then.
I feel like we're gonna see a big reformation, maybe reformation of colleges in the coming years. Like, just
The one thing that college has going for it is that it's like it forces you to be motivated, I guess.
Of course.
But that's more on the person. Like, there are people that are go-getters and they can learn something by themselves.
yeah.
It'd be kind of hard. It'd be kind of hard to motivate
Yeah,
yourself.
I
to
can't
learn all of
expect.
undergrad math by
Yeah, I
yourself.
can't expect someone to learn the entirety of an undergrad engineering degree. But it is possible. And the fact is
It is
that
possible,
you
yeah.
know, even if you do learn that, if you're not going to college, you're not getting a degree for it. So even if you know it, you know, if you have experience, you can still get a job. If you could really apply, you're going to need some form of degree for them to take you seriously. But
I mean, you could have the colleges for people that want to go to college, and there's also the social aspect of college, connections, and
yeah, it'd be nice.
all
I
that
don't
stuff.
know.
But like for people that can't afford it and don't want to spend $100K, you could somehow set up a way to certify yourself if you are motivated enough to do whatever you want.
Yeah. No shots at anyone in college, you know, but
No, obviously not. I mean, if you can do it, you should go.
just
But
appreciate your time there and do your best to learn. Don't get caught up in too much, you know.
just don't think you're better. That's because just don't think you're better because you're not better.
No.
Like, there's nothing about me.
No, it's
Education's good, but being more well-rounded in education, I guess, is better.
of
You know,
course. Yeah, no, it's I don't know. It's just
It's elitist. That's all it is.
I don't like elitist, empty kind of, you know, shots. You just don't.
Yeah.
Just don't take the shots, you know. It's whatever. Anyways, this is the worst tweet I saw this week. This is from Pigeon Fancier at Isabel Zatoon. And Dream
Did you send this to me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Check it out in the Discord. It says, Dream wedding ideas. My ex, who is still in love with me, attends and is dramatically sad. Grandma gets tipsy, and I finally found out what really happened to cousin Luis. The bridesmaid I secretly hate trips down the aisle, and the video goes viral. There's a groom or whatever, I don't care. Who wrote this?
I love that this is your worst tweet.
This is a Disney. This is like a Disney original movie. Like, this is something you expect to. Like, it reads like a joke. It's just like, all right. So first off, you don't want your ex at your wedding. That's really petty. Unless you're on like super good terms with them, which, I mean, if I don't know how that works. I don't know how you're really ever gonna be good on good terms with your ex.
Which is obviously not on good terms because she wants him to be sad. So.
Yeah, so it's petty. There's still an attachment there where you should be moving on, even though the last point kind of contradicts that. They don't really care if there's a groom there. Sounds like they just sounds like it's just like empty revenge.
Yeah, I think I think there's a humor here that she's obviously making a joke somewhat, but it's it's based in a little bit of truth. You know what I mean?
Yes. I don't know, Grandma gets tipsy and I find out what really happened to cousin Louise. I don't like that. That's just kind of like a low tier joke. It's not a dad joke. It's like it's worse than a dad joke because I like dad jokes.
Yeah, dad jokes are good.
That's a Pickle Rick joke right there. You know, that's like a bad era of Simpsons and Family Guy joke right there. You know, maybe not even that. More like a kid's show. That's a Chalk Zone joke. The bridesmaid I secretly hate trips down the aisle and the video goes viral. Someone responded, you know, why would you have someone you secretly hate as one of your bridesmaids? And the response was, she's that high school friend you feel obligated to include because your families are also friends, but she talks so much shit about you behind your back and you know it. If this was tweeted ironically, it's really funny. I just don't think it is.
It's not, yeah. Now that reply kind of proved it, but
that tweet
is this how women,
sounds
is this how women think? Is this women?
I don't.
Women, comment below.
Yeah.
Tell us if this is something you'd want. Maybe not the last part. I think most people would disagree with that last part.
Yeah.
But like, do you want Is this how you guys think? Do women think like this?
Our demographics like 25% female, I believe,
Is it?
as far as viewership goes.
More than
So,
I thought.
so leave a comment. Let us know what you think. I don't think this is how women think, but I'm scared that there are women who think like this. But
If she has a Twitter, she thinks like this.
if she have a Twitter, she a thought.
Yeah.
All right. Rule number 1 of Thought Patrol: don't talk about Thought Patrol.
All right, bro. What we got next?
All right, we got some current news and events. All right. So this is a UK grocery store, I believe. This is Greg says sorry after Advent calendar launch replaces baby Jesus with sausage roll.
Sorry.
So they have like they're like planning an Advent calendar with like a bunch of deals in it. They got a picture of the baby Jesus, but it's a sausage. It looks really
It's just
good.
a sandwich. It looks really good.
Yeah, it looks like a hot pocket kind of without goo in
A
it.
sausage roll. Is that? I guess it's a British thing. I've never heard of that.
Sausage roll. I mean, it's probably a pork product, so you can't have it.
Yeah.
But
It's so
sausage.
stupid though. It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's actually genius. So that's such a
People
good.
forget
idea.
that. People forget somehow that like Christians think Jesus is God. So it's like, replacing him with a sausage is kind of just like you wouldn't do that with any other religion. It's just
Well, with Christianity, there's a lot of interchangeability between God and Jesus.
well, Jesus is God.
Exactly.
Well, no, like that's what they believe. He
Yeah.
is God. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, he's not a sausage roll.
Yeah, he's not sausage.
Would you be offended if you saw this advertisement?
I mean, if I was Christian, yeah.
You are Christian, Mazin.
Yeah.
This is episode 6, coming out with Mazin.
Duval, bro. We're taking back Constantinople.
It's about time, right? Those dang
Yeah.
old Byzantines.
We're gonna take back what's it called?
Stalingrad.
What was Turkey called back in the day?
I don't know.
Oh my god, what's it called?
There was
Ugh.
Istanbul became
that's a city.
Yeah, that became Constantinople.
Oh my god.
I don't know any history. I hope you understand.
No,
that.
you know this. You know this. What it's called? What is it called?
Let me just Google it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Go right ahead.
Oh my god. I'm pissed off. I can't find it. Name of Turkey. I'm sorry for this. I have to figure this out. It's pissing me off.
No, that's fine, dude. Take your time. We gotta know.
I'm gonna figure this out. No, not during the Ottomans. Oh man! If you guys have the answer, comment below. Oh my god!
Right.
Anatolia.
Okay, there you go.
That's what it's called. There it is.
Great.
All right. Well, yeah. What were we talking about?
Great place. You being Christian.
Oh, I'm coming out. Yeah.
yeah.
Spoiler.
But other than this, the thing is just the article doesn't really say much. It's, among the publicity photos for the calendar are Santa with pasty flakes on his beard, a Greg's shop, and a snow globe, and a steak bake on a festive table. Now, steak bake sounds pretty cool. I don't know what they mean by that,
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
but
Are we pro Santa? Are we a pro Santa podcast?
of course, dude. It's
Yeah.
I think I am, at the very least. Promotes, generosity and good behavior.
I don't know. That's not what Christmas is for, though.
It's not, but I feel like you can tie it into your standard Christian morals.
I mean, yeah, but
It's going to be your interpretation of Santa that is really what counts,
I mean, Santa. Yeah, it's not really Santa, but it's what Santa stands for. It's his position in modern culture. Like Christmas has been. If I was Christian, I'd be pissed off at what Christmas has become. Like, let's be real, because it's not anything religious anymore for the most part.
Bro, it's so corporate. Why do we have private property?
No, but it is corporate. I
No,
mean, it is.
it is a
100% corporate.
and I kind of like that. I think
Well, I mean, if it was just a religious holiday, you wouldn't celebrate it, you know?
I think isn't that positive for everyone that it sometimes it does overreach and it's just like, okay, we get it. What are you trying to sell me now?
Yeah, it's too much.
It's how I feel when pumpkin spice comes back. It's like it's a good flavor. It doesn't need to be seasonal. All right.
I had Starbucks today.
Yeah.
I like Starbucks.
We're not
I
a
like
pro
their-
Starbucks podcast.
No, we're not. But I like Pike Place. I don't know. It's a decent. It's good on the go. It was nice outside. I had a nice cup of Joe. It was pretty. I wish we had Dunkin' on campus though. They got a decent coffee.
Hell yeah, dude! But they're cutting back on their donuts. Throwback to episode 1.
Episode 1.
That episode?
I believe so. Yeah, episode 1.
Oh man, that's a classic. Only true ComfyTalk fans know about that one.
Yeah.
That one was on Twitch, dude. We didn't even save the video.
Really?
No, it's a reference to Max and James.
Oh.
Anyways, I think it's hilarious to replace the baby Jesus with a sausage roll. It has a bite
I mean, it's
taken
funny,
out of
it
it.
is funny.
Which of these three wise men took a bite out of the baby Jesus? Oh,
I
God.
think it's the one in the middle. He looks kind of sketch.
Oh yeah, dude, he's hungry. They just walked 300 miles, dude. Chased a gazelle. All right, next one. This is elderly man, 96, behind the wheel of car, claims modern pedals are stupid.
Did you send me it? Oh, there.
I'm sending it to you right now. It says behind the wheel of Smash, but since it's Australian, I think they meant Crash. Behind the wheel of Crash.
Claims modern pedals are stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the video actually for our loyal viewers at home. It's incredibly loud, so I'm actually gonna take off my headset. But enjoy.
Shirt off?
And then you get the other angle. Boy clears it, dude. Alright, that's enough of that. That's so loud. But it says that he was driving a Ford Fairlane, but the car in the video doesn't look like one, so I don't know. But anyways, he flew over 2 parked cars before crashing into a private hospital. And
The World War II vet.
yeah, and the funniest part is the former mechanic who has spent the past 7 decades behind the wheel, from driving trams, buses, taxis, and Mr. Whippy vans, said pedals in modern automatic cars are poorly designed. That's the stupidest bloody thing they've ever invented, putting 2 pedals an inch apart.
Did they change that? I don't think. I think it's always been like that. No, I don't know.
Well, a manual has a clutch. So
Oh, a manual,
so you
yeah.
got 3 pedals, and I think that's probably what he's been driving. Which that's why it doesn't correlate, because it said he crashed his Ford Fairlane, which only went up to 1970 in model years. So
Yeah, probably wrong.
he was driving something else different here, and also the Ford Fairlane was probably a manual, so the pedals wouldn't be that close. I don't know. He's also maybe just senile. He's very old.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to get old. You're not allowed to get mad at World War II vets.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at this. No one was injured other than him, and he seems to be
I
making.
mean, even if he was killed, like you just gotta brush it off.
If he was killed, it wouldn't be on ComfyTalk, but I would, I'd be all right.
No, if he killed someone else.
Oh,
Can you get mad at him? No, right?
can I get mad at him? No. Can I get?
I mean,
mad
he saved all our lives.
Can I get mad at the state for letting him drive? I mean, maybe. It's just an occurrence. Old people, they're gonna have lapses in judgment. This guy probably was fit to drive for quite a while up until this moment where he either had just a slip where he was like, "Oh, I'm not driving this," and then just floored it.
Yeah.
Or, maybe he's early
Bro,
stages
it must
of dementia.
suck getting old and getting your license taken from you.
Oh yeah, Can't be.
Just because you're old.
It makes you feel like a child.
Yeah.
He's got some bruisings, but he's fine. And honestly, I'm very happy he's fine. I'm happy.
I mean, it's crazy that he's fine from that.
Yeah, well, he cracked some ribs or something, I think.
But yeah, still.
But other than that, I'm happy for him. He did good. Well, he didn't do good, but
Yeah.
it was a sick jump.
Yeah, we enjoyed it.
A loud jump. I mean, thank you for this content, Mr. Australian Man. I'm gonna go to the bathroom for a quick break. Mazin, If you
Yeah, let me get some water.
yeah, go ahead. All right, we're back from a quick break. Anyways, Mazin, we're gonna get straight into the next article. Are you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, this is from Scotsman.com. Record year for alleged sightings of Loch Ness monster. So apparently 2017 has been pretty big for the Loch Ness monster, having, let's see, there's 8 sightings of Nessie this year. This is the most we have.
Nessie.
Yeah, this is the most we have had this century. All right. I believe
For a year.
Yes, because in 1996 there was 17. All right, and then somewhere between the 30s and the 60s, they would have 20 or more a year. So we're seeing a resurgence of good old Nessie. Are we a pro Loch Ness monster podcast?
It depends. Is it a reptile or is it a mammal?
You know,
That matters a lot.
I don't think I have the answers to that, Mazin.
Yeah, give me an answer on that, and I'll tell you whether we're pro or
I think it's supposed to be. Well, let's try to think of the origins.
a dinosaur kind of.
Yeah,
I think it's like a dinosaur kind of thing.
Which I guess that'd be your. Is it dinosaurs, reptiles? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, are dinosaurs just a separate thing entirely, and we call them dinosaurs? Are they reptiles?
No, they're reptiles.
Okay, so yeah, I think it's supposed to be based off of that. Anyways, I am at the very least pro Loch Ness monster, mainly because I want to be spared.
They'll mess you up. They'll get you, man. I saw one once. They're crazy.
I know. I saw it this year, dude. That's why we broke the record. I don't know. I think this is good. A good amount of local superstition is always a good thing.
Yeah, superstition's good,
especially in a for such a resurgence with so much technology.
We're pro superstition, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Of course, we're everything supernatural. Well, not everything supernatural. We are anti-ghost, but we are pro superstition.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're pro demon.
Pro demons existing. Yes.
Yes, the pro demon slaying.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. There you go. Anyways, that was a quick one. I thought that was cute. I'm glad that they're doing well. Maybe it's like a Scooby-Doo thing. Maybe it's someone, a local at the area, like just trying to rev up tourism.
That would be a good thing for like a small town to do.
Oh yeah.
So like become Loch Ness monster
and like sacrifice a person every year for the harvest.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That goes along with it.
Of course, yeah. You gotta appease Nessie, dude, or she'll get you. I guess Nessie's kind of a female name. Is the Loch Ness monster one of the strongest like females in history?
Is there only one Loch Ness monster, or is it like a species?
That's up to speculation. I think it originated as just one, and it's historically been one, but that's something to consider. There could be multiple Lochies.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think
you don't?
Definitely not. It's definitely not the strongest female
in history.
Yeah, I have to go with the succubus on that.
Oh,
or succubi in general.
Yeah, well, they're tricky and they're still around.
Yeah.
I think I can respect Nessie more than a succubus, but
I respect them more. Yeah,
but they're very strong.
Yeah, lots of forbidden knowledge in there.
If you fall into a succubi's grasp, you're done for.
Done.
There's no coming back from that.
But you can escape from a Loch Ness monster. You can even become its friend.
Of course, dude. I think there's some Loch Ness diplomacy we just haven't explored yet.
Yeah.
I think there's more to this, but anyways, next article. This is it's not an article. It's from Stovetop, the people who make the stuffing. They did a limited run of these pants that are supposed to. They're just like stretchy pajama pants that stretch at the waist so that when you eat a lot of food on Thanksgiving.
That's ridiculous. I hate this.
You hate it? Is it because it's pro gluttony?
It's pro gluttony and it's commercializing one of the purest holidays we have.
That is very true. Well, it is kind of commercialized, but more so, I guess.
It's the least of our major holidays.
The commercialization, yeah, I'd agree with that. Thanksgiving's always traditional, it's still a very family thing. It just kind of aligns with like that fall seasonal.
Yeah. They tried to commercialize it with Black Friday, but Black Friday's a different day, you know?
Yep.
So
Which is good. Imagine if Black Friday was the day after Thanksgiving.
that would suck.
Yeah. But yeah.
But also, I mean, well, they did try to like open the stores up more early on during Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But if you go to Walmart during Thanksgiving, I want you to be beheaded. I want you to be shamed publicly. I want you to have your family taken away from you. I really just want you to die if you ever do that. If you go to the store on Thanksgiving, you're done. You're dead for.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Hot take.
That's a hot take. Yeah, I'm not pro these pants either. They look particularly comfortable, and I'm very pro stovetop stuffing. It's like one of the only stuffings I really like. Are
you pro stuffing?
In
general?
I'm pretty pro stuffing, but I'm definitely pro stovetop. All right.
I love stuffing.
I'll take stovetop as a sponsor as long as they don't mind us talking about the pants in such a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
can we have a real quick Thanksgiving food power rank, like top 5 real quick? Top 5 and bottom 3. Or no, top 5 and worst.
Oh man, that's tricky. I like mashed potatoes, but it's not 1, it's not 2, it's probably not 3, but it's up there, I think. Oh, my sister makes a mean mac and cheese. But mac and cheese is up there. Turkey is turkey. Cranberry sauce is good. I like stuffing. I like it all, man. I can.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, no, this is a trick question. I'm trying to think of the bottom 3, and I'm like, I don't know. Okay, whatever's left after I'm full.
Yeah, I'll give you my top 5. My top 5 is the turkey, but specific parts of the turkey, specifically the leg and the wing and the neck.
At number 1 or 5?
At 1.
Ooh, you're putting turkey at 1. I can't do that.
No, leg, wing, and neck. Those are the best parts.
You're gonna put the rest of the turkey at number 2?
No. Number 2 is my mom's cranberry sauce.
Yeah, cranberry sauce is good.
Real cranberries with tangerines in it. So it's sour and sweet. It's beautiful.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be. This is good.
Number 3, I'm going with a nice ass stuffing. Love stuffing.
That's really good. I love it. It's good.
Sweet potato casserole. Really sweet. Brown sugar.
Marshmallows.
Halal marshmallows.
Yeah.
And then number 5, I'd probably go with I go mashed potatoes real quick with a nice gravy on it. That's a standard Thanksgiving food. I very much am into standard Thanksgiving foods.
Yeah.
I don't like to go out there. I think Thanksgiving's for Thanksgiving food. My grandma tries to make like Arabic food sometimes, like rice and lamb on the side. I'm like, don't stop.
Man.
Stop with that. Stop.
You're really just trying to one up Thanksgiving.
Yeah, like you don't need to do that. You don't need to put your flair on Thanksgiving.
I don't know.
And bottom food is like string bean casserole, whatever. Like string bean casserole.
It's crazy because I always think like, oh man, sweet potato casserole, string bean casserole, stuff like that. I feel like they're so niche, but like I've had all of these things at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they are.
And I will agree, most casseroles that are not. There was a really good casserole last year that was not just sweet potato casserole. It was I don't know what it was, but it was very cheesy and delicious.
My mom made a carrot casserole once.
How'd that come
out? She had to put so much sugar in it. The thing is, it was really good.
Okay.
Because it tasted like potato casserole, but to do that, she had to put so much sugar in it. It made no sense. Just make sweet potato casserole.
Yeah, no.
You know?
What was the point of the carrots? I don't know.
Yeah, no point.
I
can't wait till Thanksgiving, bro. I'm ready. I got 2 Friendsgivings coming up.
Oh god, Friendsgiving.
Oh, I'm ready.
Some IPAs with the boys.
Bro, I'm getting turkey. There better be some turkey. And some Thanksgiving food, bro. Some early Thanksgiving food. Here's a question.
Okay. I'm ready.
Last year, I was invited to Karen's Friendsgiving, right?
Okay.
Might have been 2 years ago, actually. And no, it was last year. And get there, and there's no turkey, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
well, it's college.
Karen, I understand. I understand. I was like, Karen, what's up? Where's the turkey? and she's like, why would I need? Like, she could have been like, yeah, I know, but like it's expensive and it takes a long time to cook, and we're not like grown ass adults, and we're adults actually. No, I just committed a foul right
Yeah, yeah,
there.
don't-
with my own.
don't give him a
We're
pass.
adults. There's no pass. We're not like kids anymore. You can't say that we're not like adult. We're adults, okay? Stop acting like you're not.
You may not be a very
Okay.
good adult, but we're adults.
Yeah, there's a difference.
That's very true.
And but she was confrontational. She's like, turkey. Why do I need turkey? It's like, it's Thanksgiving. Like it's Friendsgiving. Like, what are you talking about? So this year she makes a huge Excel spreadsheet on what everyone has to bring,
Yeah.
and she gives me a turkey.
Oh my
All right.
God. That's so
You-
petty. Just make the
you can't-
turkey.
You can't tell your guests to bring a turkey, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of prep work. That's like the drum kit. You don't move that around a lot. You all meet at the
Exactly.
drummer's house.
Yeah, exactly. You don't tell the drummer, "Hey, come to my house for practice."
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I might bring her some like lunch meat. I'll make her turkey sandwiches. That's what I'll do. I'll go to Publix real quick.
Man, that's sinful.
So that's the first Friendsgiving dilemma.
Yeah.
Second Friendsgiving dilemma. They planned it during an orchestra concert that's coming to UF. It's the Russian State Orchestra.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And I went to the Munich Orchestra last year or 2 years ago, and it was amazing. And I really want to go to this one, but it's at the same time I don't know what to do. So kind of sketched out on if I should skip Friendsgiving or if I should skip the Munich.
I'll be
or
honest.
skip the Russian Orchestra.
Honestly, probably just skip the Friendsgiving.
Yeah. That was my plan at first, but
Wait, are you a senior?
yeah.
Maybe go to Friendsgiving. I don't know. That orchestra sounds really hype though.
No, it was amazing.
You
Like
might-
a live professional orchestra is
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. You might run into some dirty pinkos though. Who're just going there because it's Russian.
Pinkos. I love going because like you dress up too, like you wear a suit and tie and everything.
I want to go to an orchestra so much. I wanted to, even though it's a little like stupid. I wanted to see the there's an orchestra that goes around playing all the Legend of Zelda songs from all the games, but like live, that's hype. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'd love to see any orchestra. It's a very patrician pastime. That's like
Oh,
like
it
how they
is.
say like triathlons. Like the average triathlon competitor makes over like $120,000 a year.
Really?
It's like it's the most like bourgeoisie like competition.
I didn't know that.
Well, other than a lot of things, but yeah, no, triathlons are pretty much a rich man's sport or a rich woman. I'm not gonna discriminate.
That's weird because you don't need to be rich to do it. You know.
Well, the bike part,
On the bike, that's true.
bikes
yeah.
are expensive. Swimming and then the free time to practice, you know, all three of those. Some of them overlap a little bit, but yeah, I think the numbers on that are you know, people who run triathlons are pretty well off. And it's
Cool.
it's a good amount of free time, you know. I don't know. But
I wonder if rich people have more free time though. I don't know if that's true.
maybe not necessarily free time, but hey, dude, they're running triathlons. I don't know.
I'm trying to think now. Like a poor person that has 2 jobs obviously has no free time.
Yeah.
But like a rich person, lots of them are rich because they work a lot.
Well,
I don't know. I guess on average they probably have more free time. You're probably right.
I don't know. A lot more probably self-employment too.
That's true. Exactly.
Stuff like that. I don't know. It's strange though. It's a weird correlation, but you know how stats work. They're useless for anything. No stats
Yeah,
are good
trash.
unless you
You're
have.
anti-stats.
I'm pro stats, but I'm anti-stats. We're both pro and anti-stats.
I'm pro stats in theory.
Yeah.
I'm anti-stats in practice.
Yeah, no, because the entire point of statistics is just to lie, mislead, or otherwise, you know, draw lines where there should not be any.
Yeah, I've learned being a stats minor that it's way too easy to lie using stats.
Extrapolation will
So
be
people
the death
that
of all
aren't
of us.
like literate in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's terrible. That was the first thing I was taught in AP statistics was just that, you know, none of this can be used in any sorts of ways, and it doesn't necessarily mean anything. And it sucks because it's like people are always like, oh, you know, we'll do this or that, and that'll cause let's see if it causes this % decrease. And it's like, unless you have an absolutely massive sample size of things, because there are things where statistics, you know, are good.
Obviously. Yeah.
When you are in huge numbers, huge sample sizes, all right, over long periods of time, statistics are great. All right.
Yeah.
But when you're recording things, crimes and such, which are not, they're plentiful, but they're not, you know, there's underlying variables to everything at any given time. So it's tough to just go off the raw numbers. And it's really tough to go off of whatever someone wants to interpret the raw numbers as.
Yeah.
Which, pro Thanksgiving, pro stats, anti stats application.
Yes.
All right. You want to go to the next article?
Let's do it.
You might have seen this one, but I really like it. I don't like to delve into politics whatsoever, but this is Philippines. Duterte sings love song for Trump. You are the light. Did you see this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this for our viewers at home. This is actually like really heartwarming and cute, considering the man's pretty brutal. He's got decent pitch too. Better than I would have expected.
Upon the orders of the Commander-in-Chief of the United States.
I sang uninvited.
Yeah. On order of the Commander-in-Chief. I think it's, I don't know, it's just a softer side to an otherwise pretty rugged man, you know?
Yeah, I mean, hey, we're all human, right?
I feel it like, not memeing though, like, this is a softer side of the man, you know? I like it.
Yeah.
It's, because it's very easy to paint really any politician as bloodthirsty, especially our Filipino friend here, but I'm definitely...
I don't know much about him other than, you know, he kills drug dealers and everything.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know how much of it is, like, he's truly a patriot and wants to see Philippines be drug-free and he just really hates drugs.
Yeah.
Or if he's just, like, a politician that just, like, is corrupt, and I'm sure he's corrupt, but, like, you know...
You sure?
You know what I mean? Like, there's different, like...
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I have no idea, like, his backstory or...
Well, as a kid, there was another article. It was like when he was a teenager, he stabbed someone to death, and now he wants to host a human rights conference or something. I don't know.
He killed someone?
Yeah, I believe he was a former... I don't want to say cop or something. He's pretty much the Punisher.
Like the superhero?
I wouldn't call him a superhero. He's more of a anti-hero. You know?
Villain?
No, he's not a villain. He's an anti-hero, and I think that's I think that's what our friend Rodrigo kind of wants to be. I don't know. I love his performance, so I'm definitely pro karaoke. I'm pro U.S. Filipino relations. I'm pro war on drugs. It's described as the Trump of the East because of his brash style. Yeah.
Wasn't Trump after him?
Yeah. Well before.
Yeah, he was. 100%.
But it's retroactive. People are saying that, but
such an Amerocentric viewpoint right there.
Yeah, I don't like that. More than 3,900 Filipinos have been killed in a war on drugs that Duterte cleared when he took office last year. Oh, is that recent? He's been around for at least a while, I think, doing some politician.
Yeah, I mean, he called Obama like a retard or something, didn't he?
Probably.
He called him something. I think he called him something.
Yeah, he's pretty outspoken. I don't know. I like to think that he's a patriot with everyone's best interest in mind. But I love his performance of that song, and I'd be lying if I said it didn't really kind of warm my heart a little bit.
Yeah, you can't help but smile and become a Filipino patriot after watching that.
Yeah, like, I don't know. You pro-Filipino?
It's a good question.
I hazard you to not say that you're anti-Filipino.
No, I'm pro-Filipino. I will say I've liked every Filipino I've met. They're good people.
Yeah.
They're industrious people. Yeah, they're good. I like them.
I don't think I've ever met.
I don't know how I feel about the Philippines though, but I like Filipinos.
Philippines could use some work, but that's just the nature of East Asia, really. Outside of Japan.
Yeah, I mean, I actually don't know about them that much. Yeah.
they're doing better than like. Huh?
What's Filipino food? What do they eat?
That's interesting. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up right now. Filipino cuisine. I typed that. I typed it with the PH.
Should have some rice. Yeah.
All right, let's look up Filipino cuisine. We've got a lot of stuff I don't want to try and pronounce, but it looks all familiar. Let's look at the wiki. All right, Filipino cuisine. All right, the style of cooking and food associated with it have evolved over many centuries from their Austronesian origin, shared with Malaysia and Indonesian cuisines. Blah, blah, blah. All right, complex paellas and cocidos. Created for fiestas of Spanish origin, popular dishes include lechon, which is whole roasted pig, Philippine sausage, cured beef, omelet, chicken or pork braised in garlic, vinegar, oil, and soy sauce. That sounds good. Meat and tomato sauce stew, larded beef and soy and tomato sauce, beef and bananas and tomato sauce. Oh wait,
beef and bananas?
Beef and bananas and tomato sauce. So bananas and tomatoes mixed together into a sauce.
Wow.
I'd try that. That's a natural sweet meat right there.
Yeah.
Chicken or pork simmered in tomato sauce with vegetables, oxtail and vegetables cooked in peanut sauce.
Bro, oxtail is good. I love oxtail.
Kabocha squash, eggplant, beans, okra, and tomato stew flavored with shrimp paste.
I've never had lots of this sounds Spanish. I mean, I know the Spanish were there, but like, it would be cool to see the Spanish Asian fusion.
Yeah, it's a big mix because it says it's a mixed cuisine of Indian, Chinese, Spanish, and American influence.
Yeah, everyone's been there.
They got a spring roll variation. Rice is a staple food. A lot of rice and meat. Is what you'd expect, kind of. Oh, dude, this looks really good. This sisig. I gotta show you the picture of this at the very least. Sisig is a Filipino dish made from parts of pig's head and liver, usually seasoned with calamansi and chili peppers. That being said, they're serving it with rice and egg. So I know you can't really eat the pork part, but like, I like the way this looks. Not the thumbnail that's in that picture, but yeah,
that looks pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pork good. It's pork good.
It's not bad. There's a lot of variation with pork. You can get, not necessarily good pork, but it's good because I think in your mind you probably think it's like this kind of like tough, rubbery, like not good.
No, I think of it like it's a really gamey, fatty meat.
It's not gamey whatsoever. It's
no,
it's fatty, but it's savory. I describe it like I don't know. It's good. It's always going to vary on preparation. There's a good amount of pork products I don't really care for, but there's many that
whenever I've eaten pork or ham by accident, it disgusts me. When I find out that the thing is though, it doesn't disgust me when I'm eating it. It disgusts me after I find out. But it's an actual physical disgust. It's not like in my head like, oh.
Well, yeah, no, it's
like a like I feel it.
Yeah, you can still have a physical reaction to it, even if it's a mental conditioning thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just something that's been so foreign to your palate that just might not work. But there's good pork products out there. I know you don't like the bacon hype, but bacon's not bad. It's pretty good.
No, I mean bacon's good. Turkey bacon at least is good.
Yeah. Turkey bacon is pretty similar to normal bacon, except kind of less flavorful.
It's less fat. Yeah. Fat beef bacon. Beef bacon's fatty.
I can only imagine. At that point, you're really just kind of grilling a very small steak, right? Or do they make beef?
No, it's very, very fatty and like stringy and.
Huh.
It's chewy. Yeah.
Oh, you cut out there. What'd you say?
So what were we talking about?
Bacon and
beef bacon.
Yeah, beef bacon.
Yeah, it's like really chewy.
Yeah.
Like it's like strips of fat with meat attached to it instead of the opposite way.
That doesn't sound very good. Does it taste good?
I don't know. I like fat though on my meat.
Okay. You want to? I got one last article.
Let's do it.
Okay, this is a Chinese company offers single people a lifetime supply of alcohol for 1,275 euros. All right. So a Chinese company may have found the recipe for a happy single life, a never-ending supply of alcohol to keep customers warm on those long and lonely nights. As part of Alibaba's annual Singles Day shopping holiday, the world's biggest one online retailer is offering a lifetime surprise of Baijiu liquor for a single payment of 11,000 yuan, which is about $1,300 US, I believe. The price refers to the date of the retail event, where online shops slash prices on November 11th. So it's 11. It's 5 ones. So it's cute. A date chosen for its collection of lonely number ones. The first 30 customers to buy the lifetime supply of booze will receive 12 bottles of Baijiu every month until their demise, and can leave the steady stream of alcohol to a family member if they die within 5 years of their purchase.
Wait, only 33 customers?
Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, you can't. This is good value. You can't offer this to everyone.
Yeah.
So it's super limited. Sold out.
And it's only for single people?
No, I think that's just part of the singles promotion.
That's pretty good if you drink a lot, I guess, right?
That's crazy value. All right, so one bottle.
I don't know what kind of liquor this is, but
it never made the jump to America. I think it said. What does it say? Baijiu is a fiery white spirit usually made from sorghum or rice and can easily contain alcohol content well above the standard 40%. Is typically drunk as a shot and common sight at Chinese banquets. Despite several major pushes to sell the liquor abroad, it has largely failed to become popular outside of China. So one bottle of the stuff is about $30 USD. You're getting 12 a month. So $360 a month pays for itself after 4 months.
I mean, I feel like you wouldn't be drinking 12 a month, though.
I mean, no, but it's a lifetime supply.
Yeah. You can just hand it out to people.
Even if you were a raging alcoholic, you can probably get through 12 bottles, but, still. If you're a raging alcoholic, you can't afford this deal.
Yeah.
I wish we had something like this in America. Where's our lifetime deals like this?
Yeah, I want some
Baijiu?
What's a
Coors Light?
Liquor.
Yeah, Coors Light.
That's beer. It's not liquor.
And is it purposeful ignorance?
No, I don't think so.
It's for a joke.
Bro, there's a concert going outside my house.
Mazin, that's great and all, but you slighted me.
They're doing the Cotton Eye Joe, that one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Right.
Someone's house, I guess. I'm not sure.
Do you want to invite one of them in for the podcast?
Oh, it's the farming frat next to me.
Oh, it's Fest.
They're probably doing something. Yeah. It's just good farm boys. Their frat is outside next to my apartment.
Man.
It's pretty sick.
That's great. Yeah, I buy stuff I have off the Alibaba sometimes. It's not bad.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little sketchy, no?
Takes a very long time to get here, and it's kind of sketchy, but like that's just the nature of like poorly translated Chinese to English.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's not like I'm gonna go there for the most pristine, high quality stuff. But the fact is they have like a lot of my keyboard stuff comes from Alibaba because it's not manufactured in America, and it's that's where they market it.
Yeah.
So I have to get stuff off of there. It's nice. I've ordered phone chargers and stuff off of there because it's like $1 and free shipping. And then, it gets here a month later, but I got an extra phone charger. I don't know. It's easy to sink money on Alibaba if you're just messing around.
Yeah.
But these good value. So that's all of our current events and news. I think we're going to move into Old Tune Retrospective, which I didn't think we were going to bring back this week. I sent over Mazin a little MIDI file of it. This is something I wrote in Guitar Pro in the winter of 2011. So we're pushing almost 6 years now. It's called.
Here, let me.
You guys.
Let me get it on my phone.
I don't know if you'll be able to open a MIDI file on your phone, but if you can, go ahead, dude. I won't stop you.
I know you won't.
I can't stop you, dude. It's impossible.
Yeah, I downloaded it, bro.
Oh shit, dude. All right, don't spoil it. So I've never been able to write music, but this was one of my earlier ventures in 2011. All right, this is a while ago. It's a short little thing. This is Ode to V plus V, which is Vice and Virtue, one of the biggest hit bands that came out of South Florida at this time.
Yep.
On the guitar profile, the viewers will be able to see that this is a song by Our Palestinian Nemesis off the album Al-Gawi. So that's a reference to another band, and there's no correlation to anything really. I will play it for the viewers. Do you want to listen, Mazin?
Yep. Let's count down.
3, 2, 1, on go. Go. Boom. It's very simple, just the same chord progression over and over again.
Ooh. That's pretty good. For you said 2011?
For 2011, yes, this is fantastic. By my modern standards, needs some work.
Yeah, if you send me that now, I'd be like, all right, Jack. I mean, sure. But 2011, like, that's pretty good.
Dude, I impressed myself when I made it back then. Now I can look on it and be like, all right, there's something here, but it needs some work because it's
next week when we do this, can you the ocarina one? Can we do that one?
That one's kind of long and I don't like it. But
Is
yeah,
it long?
Yeah, we can do that one.
It's just that I listened to that a lot. I remember it would be very nostalgic if I listened to it again.
Yeah, Sean, that's fine.
I haven't like 5 years probably.
For the viewers at home, here are the bass tabs. Pretty simple. Viewers at home, here are the guitar tabs. Not that simple, and also you're not gonna be able to. I mean, maybe you will be able to, but you're not gonna be able to go do the 16th notes here. Hey, maybe you will. If you
Why is it that hard? Are they just not playable?
The chords weren't chords that I wrote from hand. They were just ones I tried out. You know.
Okay.
I believe because that's what is that? That's just fucking yeah. So it's B major, B7 suspended fourth, D major, D diminished seventh. So like the fingering on the first two aren't hard, the D's not hard, but the last ones. Oh yeah, the last one is like pretty much just impossible to finger easily. So
Really?
yeah, easily it's doable, but like it's a stupid phrasing or voicing. I don't know what Anthony would call it. It's a weird way to finger it, so I wouldn't recommend it. But what are your thoughts on that, man? You love that?
Yeah, it was nice. It was comfy. It was it wasn't very Vice and Virtue, but
yeah, well, it's because it's an ode to Vice and Virtue.
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Which
Regrowth Lounge version next week. That's what I want.
okay, we'll play Regrowth Lounge version next week. I like that one. I can stand behind that.
Yeah.
I tried to pick the stuff that wasn't too embarrassing, but you know, if we keep doing this, I'll get into it eventually. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But
It was good.
oh, well, thank you, dude. That's all I have for tunes. I didn't want to load up another one. It was short notice, but we'll be back next week.
I wrote something the other day.
Oh, really?
Just working on it. Yeah.
Bro, you real with me right now?
No, not at all. But
oh man, got me
bro, I
hyped.
wish I could write.
You can do
I
it.
wish I could write non-drums. It'd be pretty cool.
You got a pawn shop near you, dude? Go pick up a guitar.
I just I don't get it. I don't need to learn guitar to write though.
Yes, but you can learn, just kind of some basics, and then from there, you don't have to actually, play anything that you write.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I do that.
I do kind of want to learn bass. It'd be kind of cool. If I was gonna learn an instrument, I'd learn bass.
Do it then.
Oh, okay.
I want to see you slap it, dog. Come on.
Actually, if I had to pick an instrument to learn, bro, learning a cello would be kind of tight.
Oh yeah, I almost bought a violin multiple times last year.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd go for a cello. I like the bassier sound. Violins can be kind of annoying.
Cello too big. It's expensive.
It is, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, hypothetically.
Violins are also expensive, but they're smaller, so there's just less material anyway. So
yeah. You know, Mike is yeah, you know that, but like Mike is actually for someone who's as uncultured as Mike,
Yeah.
he's good at violin.
I believe that. That's something that just happens when you are tutored your whole life.
Yeah. I guess he just learned in high school. He was in an orchestra.
Really? Okay, then he's just a savant, I guess.
He was like all state in New York, I guess.
Nice.
But
I mean, that's cool.
But he hates it. Like he doesn't understand that it's amazing that he can play violin.
Oh.
Whatever.
I still want to get one. I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like everyone who we knew in high school, no one really stuck out as like particularly good at their instruments. A few.
Anthony.
No, like who went to our high school. Anthony's an absolute monstrosity.
You mean in the band, like marching band or orchestra or that kind of stuff?
Yeah, anything like that. We've got a few good ones I can think of.
Danny was good at drums.
Danny was good at pretty much everything.
And clarinet, yeah.
Yeah.
Is
good.
I mean, not to toot my own horn.
You're.
Hot. I was musician of the year.
Ooh.
In senior year. Senior year, I was.
Nice, dude. I mean, in your prime, you were quite the rhythmicist.
Yeah, rhythmicist. I had rhythm, man. I don't anymore. It's kind of sad.
I don't either. Don't worry.
It's
just growing up, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
It's actually just not practicing, but.
Yeah, that's what it is. Who else is good? We had other good people. I mean, there's a few. Matt Beck was good.
You just
Jacob. Yeah, I don't know. There's a few guys that are good.
Yeah.
But we didn't have a great band or a really great program until Singer came, and then Singer left very early. So
she was good.
Yeah, she was good.
I mean, she tore it up, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways, we can move on to Twitter questions, if you so please.
Yeah, let's do it. Do you have any questions this week?
Yes, I do. I'll go ahead and link you this right now. I'm not going to show the video because it's a little perverse. You can just go ahead and skip around in this. This is from my friend Jacob from Montreal. He asked, fellas, is it gay to listen to this? And it is ASMR anal massage without penetration. So it's not... There's no penetration. I'm going to play some for the viewers right now.
Down on a comfortable surface. Next, begin to slowly caress your lover all over. Feel his body. Kiss his pelvic bone.
Kiss his pelvic bone. Ooh, the pop of that kiss, dude.
Where is the pop of the kiss? What the hell?
I'm a minute 41 in. You can skip around. There's too much intro and like product placement.
This is Can we turn this off, please?
What's the matter?
I clicked out, bro. I clicked out.
Right. I'll just let it run
touching his ass,
on our end.
Slide your hand underneath his body. So that
Not in November, man.
Bring your body, your heart, close to his back.
Oh man,
I wasn't expecting that.
That breathing is getting me a little wound up, dude. I'll be real with you. You're right. November's not the month for this. So
yeah, Jacob, that is gay. That is homosexual. I believe pretty easy call there.
I believe the YouTuber is gay.
Yeah.
He did comment on his own video and said, "When you are upstaged by a cat and a juicy ass." So I mean, there's no penetration, so like, but it doesn't have to, be innately sexual to be gay. I don't, I'm definitely pro anal massage without penetration. But
are you pro kissing on the back, on the lower back?
Dude, when he kissed the pelvic bone, I won't lie, dude, I stood right up.
Oh man, I don't like that.
What, the video?
Am I breaking up?
No. What? You don't like that?
No. Okay. No. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, next question.
So wait, no. There's some related videos.
Can you delete?
What are you saying?
Can you delete messages out of the Discord chat?
Yeah, I can. Here, I'll do it for you. You don't want to look at the
I don't even want to see that. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, I deleted it anyway. Don't worry. Anyways, some related videos. Straight guy bottoms for the first time. Guys lose their shit getting auto blown during interview. Are you familiar with the auto blow?
What is that?
It's a
like a coin?
Yeah, it's like a tube that has a motor in it, and you put your dicky in there.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to imitate kind of what the name is, the auto blow.
Yeah. I was not familiar with that.
Are we pro auto blow? They have.
No, we're not. We're not.
Okay, they have sponsored some podcasts I've watched before.
Really?
Yes, Joe Rogan's podcast in the early days was sponsored by Fleshlight. All right, so we might have to get a little dirty in our quest to the top, dude.
That's true. You gotta compromise some of your morals.
Yeah, gotta have a little anal massage without penetration.
Yeah, that's what Louis C.K. did, right? He had to compromise. That's what it was, and he got big.
That's topical, yeah.
Yeah.
7 secret erogenous zones on guys. Tantric sex secrets. World's fastest wanker. Yo, this dude's got some clickbait. What's up my butt challenge? Gay twink edition. All right, so yeah. The guy's channel. You know, because this ASMR is not necessarily for gay people or straight people or anyone. It's definitely marketed a little bit towards the gay community, and I believe the man himself is gay. And I think on a technical level, yeah, it's kind of... I like it, though.
Yeah?
It's great, yeah. It's got 1 million subscribers.
It's a lot.
It's my dog, dude. You think we can get him on the podcast?
Bro, we should do that.
You think I could get him live in studio to massage?
No, you should massage me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
We can use my mic. It's good for ASMR.
Oh, man, that's good. Yeah. Soft sounds, dude. You gotta get those dill pickle chips in there.
Oh.
Anthony needs to come out with some more ASMR.
Has he?
No, he's done...
Oh, give me 1 second.
Uh-oh.
We're back on?
Yeah. Where'd you go? Yo, my boy Chris. Alright, Chris, if you get around to listening to this, you sent me a bunch of Snapchats of your dog, and I love your dog. My phone doesn't have sound. So, like, unless I put it right up to my ear, like, I still can't hear it because I got headphones on, but,
Bro, I got the pickle just for you.
Oh, man, this thing's so obedient. You got That's pretty passable ASMR.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think people would like that. Don't get any juice on the pop, dude. This sounds like the grapefruit lady. Should I wait for you to finish?
Can you hear the crunch?
Much more lip smacking than crunch, but yes.
They're kind of older, so they don't have the crispiness.
Yeah, you can kind of hear it. Yo, I gotta port this to audio only or something, because like people would lose their minds. What's that face? I gotta go, dude. I gotta go. This is too much. Yo, just finish it. Killing me, Mazin. Thank you.
Good?
Yeah, thank you for tuning in to our ASMR segment. Maybe we'll do that every week.
I like that, yeah. We should have a segment where we eat different stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm down to eat. I had my treat last night. All right, so I ate a very low calorie like dinner, and like I ate 2 proton bars. I had 20 grams of proton each, 15 grams of fiber, so 30 grams of fiber, 40 grams of proton, 480 calories, I believe.
Yeah.
And
so you're farting all day?
No. And then I had tuna steaks for dinner. So all really low cal. I filled in the rest of my calories with a late night snack of 4 slices of Swiss cheese and 4 slices of pepper jack cheese.
That's a lot of cheese, bro.
It's like 600 calories of cheese, yeah.
I like that though.
I
love just eating cheese by itself, man.
Good snack, dude.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you for the ASMR. Go ahead and go to Twitter questions. I saw we had like 2 and one of them sucked. No.
I have one. I have Chris DM'd me like 3 questions.
All right, that's cool. Wait, which Chris?
Our longtime follower.
Oh, my dog.
Wrestling Chris?
Yeah, my dog. Yeah. I thought you were talking about good beard Chris. Well, actually, both Chris's have good beards. So.
All right, here we go. Let's go with I'm gonna go with Matt's first. Our longtime listener.
What is Matt's question?
So Matt is really into Trump and Russia.
Okay.
He's not into Trump. He's into Trump Russia. # Trump Russia.
So kind of like into like the light side of conspiracy theories. Like, don't want to go too deep, but
no, he gets in there. He's anti-Trump, and like he thinks Trump or his team colluded with Russia, and he's into the investigation, and he watched the Jeff Sessions testimony today. He's really into that kind of stuff.
He's not the only one.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, he DMs me like all the time, like stuff that makes Trump look bad or his team, whatever.
Of course.
And I always kind of like push it off and just like say like, yeah. Because like the thing is like there's been so much misinformation and like wacky journalists that like just put stuff out there and it's just like them lying or them it's just bad information and the stuff that is true about the investigation that came to be true, like how can I tell what's real and what's fake beforehand?
Of course.
Before the I'm just in the camp of I want to see what happens with the investigation. I don't want to like come to any conclusions before it comes out, whatever, right?
Of course, yeah.
I don't know who to believe. But Matt is against them totally. So he sends me the question. He says, when will you admit that Russian interference in our elections is pretty uncomfy? And it's a loaded question. First of all, it's hostile. Not a very comfy question.
It is a hostile question. This is rivaling just general thoughts on abortion from episode 1.
Yeah, that was worse, but
yeah.
Loaded question because it assumes the Russians interfered in our election, which has not been proved yet, really. I mean, like, hasn't been proved yet.
Just allegations, right? You know,
allegations so far. Like, you have something, they'll come up. The investigation will show it's true.
Yeah, it's very possible. It's just not yet. You know.
And when will you say it's uncomfy? If it did happen, it's uncomfy.
Yeah.
And, I don't really think it falls under the comfy, non-comfy spectrum. Actually, it's not. It's not either of those things. I feel like cyber war could be comfy. Cyber war could not be comfy. Interfering in election could be comfy. Could not be comfy. Depends how you do it.
I think it's largely.
I feel like influencing an election by how they say, like by Twitter bots and whatever. That's pretty comfy. Like that's like nations. That's cyber war without people are dying. It's pretty cool.
It's cool in like comparison to an actual war.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'll agree. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah. But yeah, I will not admit that it's uncomfy because obviously he's having a good time with it.
Yeah.
He's having a good time researching it. He loves it so much. He must think it's comfy.
It's been a big news week, dude.
So it's helped him out.
Yeah.
So I can't say it's been a total negative. So
no, everyone's getting involved, which is whatever, it's fine.
yeah, Matt. So keep your hostile loaded questions to yourself next time.
Yeah,
okay?
not comfy talk material. If allegations turn out to be true, yeah, that's it's uncomfy, but it's comfy talk. We don't really talk about uncomfy things, so
yeah, Matt. So you're a longtime follower. You might sponsor us next week. We might, but like, come on, bro. You know the show.
Definitely not getting a sponsor after that. You think Damien would ask us a question like that?
No, he would not.
No, he'd ask us a good question.
He'd ask us a question about guns.
Yeah.
He'd ask us a question about sports.
Oh yeah.
About I don't know, something not
MMA,
Russian
anything.
MMA. Yeah. Although I don't think Damien's asked us a question yet.
No, he hasn't. He should though.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, maybe because maybe.
So okay, you're gonna have to pull this up for the audience. I'll send it to you.
Put it in the Discord, please. Okay, you DM'd
Oh,
me.
Yeah.
That's fine. One moment, viewers. Oh, where'd I drop my little clippy? Whatever, doesn't matter. Okie dokie. Wow, this is a little bit out of the way. Okay, so this is from
You got it up?
thankful Mr. Natcap, but not too thankful. And he just sent an image from Orwell and Good to the debate of the century. If an AR-15 wore pants, would it wear them like this or like this? So I have the answer already.
I have the answer already too.
This is a very, very clear-cut case. All right.
Okay, let's say it at the same time. Okay, ready?
All right.
Either top or bottom. Okay.
On go.
1, 2, 3, top.
Yeah, no, I was like on go and you didn't say anything. Yeah, it's the top one because you can't easily access the magazine if in the bottom one. Not to mention the stock is very leg-like.
Yeah.
Other than a bipod, there's nothing really that's a leg on this. Especially not the magazine. The magazine is not a leg. If we were to compare an AR-15's body to a human body. Also, I believe this is an AR-15, but this could also be an M16 with a fixed carry handle. Although they make some AR-15s with fixed carry handles. That being said,
yeah, my whole thing is like if you look at it, if you turn it,
yeah,
if you look at it like this,
2 legs.
These are the legs. That's your arms and that's your head. That's how it works. And this is stupid.
That's a good way of thinking of it too. Because even though guns can't walk, those are 2 very leg-like. Both the grip and the stock are pretty much the legs. They are they help you keep the gun stationary. Yeah. Other than your foregrip. Well, I guess that's not a foregrip. I guess that's just I don't know what it would be called. I guess it's just a grip. It's Is it a rail? I don't think you'd put anything on there, really. I don't know. Anyways, the bottom one makes no sense for functionality and if it was a human gun.
Yeah.
Which we don't have yet. I was talking with some friends yesterday, or earlier today, and I was like, man, when are BMW, Mercedes, Lamborghini, any luxury auto, when are they going to get in the gun game? Like, real talk, even the most high performance guns don't compare to the Lamborghini Centenario. All right,
I'd buy a Lamborghini gun.
Dude, know what I mean? I would too, because think of all the cool things they could do. They don't have to be that functional, but they can make some cool looking stuff. I think they're really missing out on that. They could use some leftover materials and metals and stuff, whatever they find.
Yeah,
I think it's only a matter of years before we see automotive manufacturers getting into the gun game.
And the thing is, we need more guns. I mean, we don't have enough in America, so
not nearly enough.
The supply is so low. So I think it's a business idea. You should really hit them up with that.
I think it's a great idea, dude. Tell me you wouldn't buy a fucking Ferrari-made, AR-15.
If they had the logo and everything. If like Jaguar made a gun, they had the little like
little Jaguar, the crosshair, the sights, the little crosshair right there.
Yeah, and it's a Jaguar.
That'd be sick.
That'd be tight.
It'd be.
Did you see that picture of the guns with the Finding Nemo skins?
No.
It's just it's pretty.
I've seen some pretty goofy guns like that, but like I want to see like some actual, not just like a vinyl wrap, not just like some tiny modifications. I want to see I want to see some new body shapes and stuff. Something fancy. It doesn't have to be functional.
A plasma rifle.
Exactly. Let's start appealing to collectors and not necessarily hobbyists, enthusiasts, and people trying to defend their home. Let's get some rich people just to have something over their mantle, because you see those Saudi kings and everything. They got like some gold AKs, but that's just gold. That's just gold plate.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I guess it's still pretty functional, but like, let's see some flashy guns, some stuff you'd see in like, video games.
I want a see-through gun. Totally translucent.
Well, they make airsoft guns like that. I don't see why they couldn't make a
they have translucent airsoft guns?
Yeah, lots. You can see the inner mechanic with like the motor. Not very high quality airsoft guns, but yeah, that's been a thing. I've had a few.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Chris has to say.
Oh, that's right. He's got more questions. All right. What's he got for us?
What's the craziest thing you've gotten away with?
I like that. That's a general question.
Yeah.
Also very bad to air on a publicly hosted podcast. So, I mean, can I answer for you?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably that unintentional breaking and entering of a car.
Yeah.
Featuring vandalism and maybe a hate crime charge involved in there, right? I don't know if you want to go through that story. I don't know if the statute of limitations is.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But we tried to pull a prank on our friend by whipped creaming his car windshield, whipped creaming his windshield, and we were gonna go inside his car and smash egg. Oh no, we were gonna smash eggs on his car too. Just throw eggs all over his car.
Yeah.
And we got to his car and we wrote a little message with the whipped cream on his windshield, which I don't want to go into. But it was probably a hate crime. And then
nothing too bad. Anyone at home, it wasn't.
Nothing. No. No.
Nothing too bad, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And then we noticed that instead of throwing the eggs out his window, we noticed that his door was open. So instead, we're like, oh, it might be creepy just to like place the egg inside of his, like, on the seat, so that he's like, what the hell? Someone came into my car. Not smash it, but just like put it there, just so he knows we were there, right? It's that psychological terror. And so we drive away, we do all that, and we're laughing, ha ha ha. And then all of a sudden, we see like a group of our friends, just walking the street. So we pull over, and we're like, "Yo, what's up? Let us show you." We're talking to one of the girls, like, "Let's. You want to see what we just did?" So we take her to the car, and she's like, "That's not his car." And we're like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, "I was just with him. He parked over there." And we thought she was joking. So we went over to where she said, and his car was there. Yeah, we freaked out, man. We freaked out. We called this random ass guy and like slurs. We put an egg in his car, breaking and entering, like, just like, so me and my co-conspirator, we were freaking out. And for days, man, I was freaking out. Like, there was helicopters in my house for like a car chase in my house, and I was like, oh, they got me. And there's one day where like this cop followed me for 2 miles, and like he pulled into my neighborhood,
which is a cul-de-sac, I believe.
He pulled into the neighborhood with me. I was like, oh my god. And then he pulled into the cul-de-sac, like you can't go anywhere else, right? I parked in the driveway, and I guess he made the wrong turn or something.
Yeah.
And he just turns around and leaves. And this was during like Thanksgiving, so like everyone was at my place.
Oh my god, dude.
And I just wouldn't eat. I think it was Thanksgiving. And like, at least we had a big dinner or something. and I just wouldn't eat. And my mom was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I think I'm sick." I just couldn't eat. I was thinking about it too much. I was really freaking out, man.
Yeah,
And the only reason I like calmed down. So I drove back past the house where the car was a day later, the next morning, and it was gone. The whipped cream was gone, and I'm assuming the egg was gone. And I was just waiting for him to call the cops. Like they could have easily called the cops on us because it was an apartment complex, so they have cameras outside.
Yeah.
Could have got my license plate easy. And the only reason I like calmed down was because like 3-4 days later I was like, oh, why don't I check the Plantation PD website to see if there's any like been a report in the area, a police report in the area, and there's nothing. So I was like, if he hasn't done it in 4 days, he probably hasn't done it at all. So
yeah, I mean that's scary though.
Freaking out, man! I was so scared because this is right before we went to college too, and I was like, I'm gonna get kicked out of UF. I'm gonna get kicked out of UF. I'm gonna, oh man.
So imagine how less scary you'd be if you were 17. Maybe they try you as an adult.
That's true.
But the fact is you were 18 or 19 at the time, which is
like so many things are going through my head. Like,
yo, if
I was like, oh, maybe we can just apologize to him. Maybe we should go there and be like, knock on his door and be like, oh my god, we're so sorry.
You should leave him like a gift basket one day.
No, that's just creepy.
No, just
like these random guys burglarized your house and then now they're giving you a gift basket.
You don't want to give them an anal massage without penetration?
No.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, it was scary, man.
Yeah, no, that's terrifying. I don't do crimes. So
I don't, not since then, bro. I renounced crime since then.
Do I have any wacky crimes I want to air out? Dude, straight up, I don't.
No,
I don't really.
It didn't have to be a crime, but what's the
that I've gotten?
What was the question? Yeah, that you gotten away with. What's the craziest thing you've gotten away with?
Gotten away with, I guess, could mean something. Maybe I scammed someone at some point and like got. No. The thing is I can't follow up on that, and I don't think I have anything that could.
You scammed South Plantation. I mean, you missed half a year of school and you still got your diploma.
Yeah, I did miss 144 days of high school.
Or a whole year, basically.
Pretty much. I did lie about my address while attending South Plantation High School.
Same for elementary school.
Because I did not want to be in the magnet program, but I did want to go to the school. So let's just say I live with my grandma, you know? I did not. So I guess I lied about that.
Where were you zoned for? Fort Lauderdale?
Stranahan.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to go to Fort Lauderdale senior year.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't let me in. They're just like, no vacancy or something. I don't know. Because I wanted to take that Ace Kim or whatever.
Yeah.
It was really hot, but I didn't do that. So yeah, I scammed the high school system a lot. I guess they don't really go after you too much if your your grades and stuff are in order. But also like I always had doctor notes occasionally, or I'd have it called in. Never got no truancy though, which is surprising. I don't know. But I mean I graduated. I graduated with like I was top 10%. I was the cutoff, but
yeah,
I was top 10% nonetheless.
You were literally the 10th percent.
Yes.
Really?
Maybe like 10.5. I was the cutoff. I might have just been out of it too. You know, I don't really care. It's been a while.
Yeah. But
I mean, considering I missed like almost a full year of school, that's kind of nutty, I guess. Did I do anything bad? Did I do anything? I'm very boring. I don't think I do anything bad, really.
I don't know. I don't think so. He has another question.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Go to the next one.
Have you ever seen Stepbrothers?
The movie, yeah.
Okay, he asks, what's your favorite scene from it?
Probably. I mean, I do like the quote of like the bunk beds for more activities and everything.
Yeah.
Been a while since I've seen the movie. Probably where he puts his nuts on the drum kit.
Yeah, that's the classic scene. Yeah.
I like that one.
He says like, "Oh, I was just watching Cops." Like that's why he was sweaty. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, a good scene I like towards the end is when he's singing at the wedding, and then he tells they have like a montage where he slams down the door of his the girl he likes, and he's like, "I've traveled 100 miles to plant my seed in you," or something like that.
Yeah.
I forget what it is.
You like
That's a good
that?
scene. I like that scene. Yeah. 'Cause he looks gnarly.
I love John C. Riley. Yeah, not the other guy was Will Ferrell, right?
Yeah.
Not the biggest Will Ferrell fan. Definitely more of a John C. Riley fan. But
You ever seen Other Guys?
no,
And I watched it again recently. It's pretty funny, man.
that's good.
Him and Mark Wahlberg.
I'm happy you enjoyed it. I like Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Wahlberg. You know, he when he was like a kid, you know, he was a rough guy, right?
Yeah. He beat some Vietnamese guy almost to death, I believe.
Yeah, I think he was partially blind after that. The Vietnamese man, not Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I
And
think
he's just rabble rouser.
he's done
That's
all of his. He's done a lot to atone for it, but he was wild, dude. That's that's a lot of people thought that's what my boy Justin Bieber was gonna do. Is that
Be a rabble rouser?
he was gonna be a rabble rouser because he was kind of following in Marky Mark's path with the music, and then kind of wanted to. I think he wanted to do some acting, but I don't think he really.
I
did
always
it.
forget about him being a DJ. Mark Wahlberg, or a rapper, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Combination, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, no, the Stepbrothers is pretty funny. I don't know. I haven't watched any good conventional comedies in a long time.
Yeah.
Like, I would just watch whatever's on repeat on Comedy Central. So Beer Fest and
Oktoberfest.
Let's Go to Prison. And
Let's Go to Prison. Harold and Kumar.
Have you seen Let's Go to Prison?
No.
Let's Go to Prison's pretty funny. I like that movie.
Van Wilder.
Yeah, occasionally, yeah. I didn't really care for those. There was one that I actually enjoyed a lot. Shaun of the Dead and stuff. Always fun.
It's a good movie.
I love Simon Pegg movies. Not the Star Trek one. I didn't watch that one, but I know I'm not gonna like it. I don't like Star Trek. But his funny movies I like a lot.
He used to have so many, like the one with Chevy Chase. Like from the 90s or 80s. I forget what it's called.
What's it about?
Oh, they used to have American Pie all the time too.
Yeah. Oh, you mean on Comedy Central, the Chevy Chase one?
Yeah.
I don't know. They'd play Office Space though, and I love Office Space. That's a classic.
Office Space, yeah.
But yeah. I really don't think I'm a hoodlum.
Oh, Idiocracy.
Idiocracy is actually like low key one of the best movies, and also high key just fantastic. Mike Judge is a genius, dude.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Does a good job with that. What else you got?
Yeah.
Keep 'em coming.
Oh, that's all I got. Oh, the movies?
No, I thought he asked 3 questions.
No. The third question was just for me. I forgot. He asked, when am I getting a webcam? He's like, when are you gonna fix your picture quality?
Yeah, you do cut out a lot.
But my picture quality.
Yeah, but you do also cut out a lot.
Yeah.
That's more of a network issue, but like good quality cameras, because like right now you look good. Your camera quality is good. It's just when your internet starts acting up, you do get a little pixely.
Yeah, because he's only on episode 3, so I told him, because I have like lighting. I added some lighting right here, so it looks better.
I like it. Yeah.
Episode 4, I started that.
Yeah,
so I told him to watch episode 4 first, and then
episode 4 you definitely started looking better. Did you do you have Ethernet ports on the walls of your apartment or whatever? No. I was gonna say I have a bunch of Ethernet cables. If you hardwire your laptop, probably get a better connection and won't cut out.
Yeah, definitely.
But something to consider. I don't know. That's all I have for questions. I really am not a hoodlum, Mazin. I don't.
No, I know.
I don't think I have anything. There was a time when like
it's always good to have some stories.
Yeah, I got stories, but like nothing crazy. Like I remember, because like I didn't do anything in this situation, but there were like 2 ducks fighting to the death outside of some old lady's house, and me and my friends were just on like bikes and scooters, like just watching them fight. And the lady got really mad at us, and she said she was gonna call the cops or animal control or something. We were just confused, and I biked home so fast. I was so scared. I don't know, because she thought we were like fighting the ducks or something. To this day, I'm still concerned in like why I was so scared. I was like, I went home and I was like, mom, these 2 ducks were fighting. Because I think one of the ducks killed the other duck. Hey, dude, probably like in middle school, dude, early middle school.
Yeah.
I was probably like 6th or 7th grade, and I was still spooked. The lady was just nasty. I think she died. Someone else moved in.
Yeah, serves her right.
It might be karma. I don't know. I don't want to wish death upon anyone, but like,
Yeah, that's not comfy.
definitely scared me as a youngin', dude. Come on, calm down with that. I gotta take a hard pass on that. That's the thing. Jordan B. Peterson's really big on one of his points of life. You know, his like guide is, you know, pet cats when you see a cat, and then another one is don't get mad at children for skateboarding. You know,
Yeah.
don't shoo them off. You know, for the most part, you know, if they're destroying stuff. But that old lady, she didn't want us to just watch the ducks, I guess. I don't know. I think she thought we were involved or something. But the ducks were just going crazy.
You don't think she's a Jordan Peterson fan?
No, not well. I don't think she can be a fan of anything if she's dead.
That's true.
But in her life, no, I don't think she was. You just let kids skateboard. There's a great video.
Oh, did you hear that? Trump followed Jordan Peterson.
Oh, did he? That's not
That
good.
kind of sucks. It's not good.
This sucks for Jordan because it's just gonna become, look at this guy.
Yeah.
Can you believe Daniel Trump follows Jordan Peterson? Jordan Peterson's like one of the most apolitical. Just he looks at issues beyond, you know, the practical. He looks at the spiritual, the existential, and in a good way, not in a Max and James way. You know. And it's a good way of thinking things. He breaks things down to like base morals and, you know, biology in some cases, and it's never him concocting an argument to push a point. It's always just him justifying beliefs, traditions, you know, ideas. It's all about ideas.
He doesn't like, he knows what he like. It's a cool viewpoint that like, it's whenever he talks, like whenever he has a certain opinion on stuff,
yeah,
it's not like he came up with the opinion and then he tried to justify it afterwards. Like,
no, yeah, he's not doing any backtracking.
Like, he's authentic.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
He's incredibly authentic, and I think he has the best interest of everyone in his mind. I don't think. I don't think he seeks to hurt anyone. Like, he got famous blowing up off of gender pronouns and not wanting to say. The people kind of they kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? They kind of misconstrued it to where it was like, oh, you know, he was calling one of his students when he was working as a professor by one of the wrong pronouns or something. And it's not like a he, she kind of thing. It was, they wanted to be called one of the more out there ones, like Zer or something. And he was like I'm not going to do that. I'll call you, I'll refer to you by whatever, you know, normal, you know, baseline gender that everyone knows, you know, but he just didn't want to be pushed around. That's all. He's not an aggressive man. I mean, that kind of sucks for him, but it's whatever. Nice.
So it got him big, though.
Nice guy.
It's kind of like a blessing that happened, because that's what got him big.
He's so,
even though it's not like, because like he's so much smarter than that whole topic.
Yeah,
and he has like really cool views on stuff that have nothing to do with that. That people only know about that because of that.
Yeah,
you know, he started his videos after that.
Yeah, no, that's never been what he's about, but it is something, you know, he's stalwart in his beliefs, and not in a bad way, like a brick wall. It's just he will not be pressured, you know?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I think they fired him for a while, or at least had him on a suspension or something.
He's still there. He's still there.
Yeah, but I mean, he's always had a lot of problems. Like, they've tried to remove him. So,
yeah.
I mean, it sucks, because I love to talk to him. He's so good to listen to. That's what podcasts are for, is so you can have JBP on there, dude. He's been on,
honestly, the Joe Rogan with Peterson is amazing.
Dude, he's been on there like 5 times. He's been on Rubin Report like 3 times. He's been with like a bunch of just YouTubers all the time. You know, he loves to speak and talk to people. And the thing is you can see him light up because he knows that like he's reaching a lot of young people, young adults. And it's not normal for, you know, young adult men especially, you know, to take such an interest in things traditionally, you know. And I like that guy a lot. Real good.
Yeah, if you're not in a podcast or you have no idea who we're talking about, if you want to like get into him, like Joe Rogan, JBP.
Yeah, Jordan B. Peterson.
The first one is only. I think I watched the second one too.
Don't watch anything involved with him and Sam Harris because they just argue semantics and like reductive stuff, and Sam Harris is just like he's just kind of like Richard Dawkins. He's got some good ideas, but like don't listen to them go back and forth because it's just like 2 hours of them arguing about the concept of truth.
Yeah.
It's real Max and Jamesy. Listen to him by himself. Or, well, with someone, but no guests. I like him a lot. We should get him on the podcast, dude. I'll pay him.
You think he'd join us?
Yes. If you are on his Patreon and you pay him a certain amount, he will talk to you for a set amount of time. So we could crowdfund it. Yeah, I think it's like I think it's over $100. I'm pretty sure it's less than $500. I think you get like an hour with him or something. He's done a lot.
Like just like a quick, really.
Yeah, you can talk to him about anything. I mean,
is it Patreon? Like that's just like you like the person, so you give him money, or does he do some?
He used that money to fund the production of his videos, and also kind of as a safety net because like when he first started, I believe they were trying to remove him from his position. So I don't know. Patreon's weird because you do get a lot of money from it, but you know,
it can be kind of weird. But I mean,
dude, the thing is I want to see him speak. I'd love it if he'd come down and speak somewhere. Has he been to UF?
No.
You should go. You guys should see if you can organize it to see if you can request them, because
no, our groups here only care about dumbass speakers, bro. We had Carly Fiorina like a couple weeks ago. It wasn't for politics; it was for like business. It was so stupid. We had Chelsea Handler.
That's not.
You know who it is?
Heard the name before. Is that that's not the comedian?
Some talk show. Yeah, the comedian.
Okay. Really?
But she wasn't doing stand-up. She was talking about like stuff. I don't know.
Oh.
We had what's his name? Harold and Kumar. Kumar from Harold and Kumar.
Really? None of these are blowing me away, but that one sounds kind of funny.
And he was talking. He was just talking about his life.
Oh.
We had Richard Spencer.
Interesting. Yeah.
Although he wasn't invited, but
he wasn't.
No. He rented out a building.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, no one invited him.
I don't think he gets invited that often, no.
No, I don't think so. And we had Ben Shapiro.
Ben is.
We had Bernie.
You did win
during the primaries.
Oh,
he
nice.
came to UF.
Dude, I want to see Ben. No, I don't want to see Ben Shapiro speak.
Ben Shapiro. I saw him speak, and it was.
He's just such a Weasley guy. I like listening.
He's such a weasel, but also his speech that he gave was like the speech and the Q&A together were like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
The tickets were free, so I'm not complaining about that. But it was exactly him talking by himself was like 25 minutes, and it was just stuff he said on like that you've seen everywhere else.
Yeah.
He's just repeating the same stuff.
Yeah,
the same statistics and the same everything that he's ever said on YouTube. He just repeated it.
That's what he is. He is such a staple Republican. Like he's pro-Israel, obviously, and then he holds like all of these Republican values. Because what you see with a lot of getting that flag in frame, but like it's weird. It's weird listening. I like listening. He's friends with that Andrew Klavan or whatever.
Oh yeah, Clavin's part of Daily. What's his
Daily Wire?
Daily Wire, yeah.
Yeah. I like him a little bit more than Shapiro as far as like.
They have the same views. Like Clavin's funnier and he can talk better.
Yeah,
but...
Clavin's a much better speaker. Ben is actually like a man-child kind of, in a good way. I like him. You know, I kind of like him. I disagree with him on many things, but like, it's good to listen to. You know.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. We can get Dave Rubin on, maybe.
Bro, we need to get an A-list celebrity to push us.
Do you know anyone? Yeah. Didn't your grandma went to college with DJ Khaled?
That's
or DJ Khaled's mom or whatever.
My grandma's went to school with DJ Khaled's mom. Yeah, that's what it was.
See if you got the hookup.
I know
He's not good at speaking.
no, but he'd still get his views.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, hella views, dude. I don't
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if there's any ways to really grow a podcast without specializing in something. Because for maximum growth, you need to specialize to get a base audience, all right? Without, like, to do a general kind of thing podcast that we're doing, you need an audience that already exists. And our friends aren't podcast listeners.
no.
So
We don't have a big, it's not like we have a huge friend group. I mean, we have friends, but like it's not like we're going to get our break started from our friends.
Yeah, no, so that's why, like, I don't see much growth for ComfyTalk. You know, if someone proves me wrong, that's fine. I was having a thought in the shower. I was like, man, what if some of the stuff we say in our podcast comes back to bite us? I'm like, well, if that's the case, then, you know, we probably made it a little bit.
Yeah. If we ever get slightly big in a non-podcast field, we can just delete all our podcast stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No one's downloading our podcasts.
For
right?
sure, yeah. I mean, they can if they really want to. They got to go through some hoops.
Yeah.
It's whatever. I don't care if they download it. I don't know. I don't think we say anything.
I don't think we've said anything too bad.
No, nothing. Unless we're A-list, triple A-list celebrities.
Yeah.
Then they could take whatever they want out of context.
I kind of admitted to committing a felony and to calling someone not a racial slur, a slur.
Look,
that no one knows what it was.
If the sheriff is watching, or the person whose car you vandalized,
I would like to say I'm sorry.
You like to say it, and it was an accident too. On top of that,
it's a purely accidental.
Yeah, because I like to think that they don't harbor any ill will. It's not like you stole anything out of the car.
No, but I'm sure it made him kind of freaked out.
Oh yeah, no. Whenever, dude, I had some Game Boys.
I was surprised they didn't call the cops. I was really surprised.
Yeah. I had some Game Boys stolen a long time ago out of a car. I left one in there. They snagged it. Yeah, and then our car,
They just opened the door?
Yeah, one of our family's cars got broken into when I was on like a school field trip bowling. I think one of my mom was a chaperone, and the car got broken in there. There's been a lot of break-in. There's a break-in across the street. My dad went over there, and the guy whomped my dad in the head with a flashlight. And I think my dad whomped him with a flashlight. Yeah,
the burglar.
Yeah, it was across
the empty house.
It was across the street. It wasn't empty.
No,
this was many years ago when we had some Native American people living there. I think they went to Oklahoma. They're from North or South Dakota. They came down here, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
So they hit the all the three biggest Native American spots.
Yeah.
The Dakotas, South Florida, and Oklahoma.
I believe so. Yeah. But
were they on it?
Well, the couple's son was. I mean, we would go and I'd hang out with. I mean, they were older than me, but I'd hang out with them. We went and bought Yu-Gi-Oh cards one time at a shop or something. There's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That was our main shared interest. He went to a private school, private Catholic school. So it was a good kid. Good kid as far as I can tell. I don't know where they went. They don't live there now. Now we have this Cuban guy across the street, barely speaks English. It's hilarious watching them him try to communicate with my dad, the back and forth. It's great. He's the nicest guy. He's made his house look so beautiful.
Yeah, it looked nice when I got there.
Nicest house in the neighborhood by far.
Yeah.
Until you get to the nice houses.
Bro, there's some nice houses in your neighborhood.
Don't want to dox myself, but yeah, boy. Not my house.
Yeah.
Not my street. But like my quote unquote neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's really all we have. That's all the Twitter questions. I wish our viewers would send us lots of questions. You know, we'll take anything as long as it's not terrible.
Yeah, no abortion questions.
Yeah, I don't know what. She really a thought for that one, dude.
We need to try to figure out who we can get on the show to get some viewers. We need to hustle a little bit. Who
I don't want
to brainstorm. I know anyone sort of D-list
No, well, Anthony's nice, but
Anthony's a local C-lister, I'd say.
Anthony's a
But I'm
local
a national D-lister,
hero.
or at least like markets to us.
Have to be someone we know.
Obviously,
like by some degree of separation where we could actually talk to him. I don't know. I could get like I don't know. We know anyone who has like a super famous parent?
I don't think so.
You want to get Jared on? Yo, we get Jared on. We're like talking about Loch Ness monster. He'd be like, "Goddamn big old Nessie." That's like, it'd be the best commentary.
I have a feeling Jared might get stage fright though.
No.
You know what I mean? You know
Maybe.
the possibility?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. He'd probably be bored. He'd just be on his phone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to maintain the integrity of the show, but I don't mind whoring out for like a few views. Maybe if I get super jacked, we can actually get like a supplement sponsorship.
We should have a.
I feel like we need a focus other than maybe we need to get into more character. Maybe we need more comfy. If that's our theme.
Like pajamas and.
Yeah, so maybe.
Like one of those hats people wear when they go to sleep.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Stuff to consider, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Bro, we did another 3-hour pod.
Did we really do 3 hours, 8:50-ish? Yeah, wow. All right. That's more than enough then. I think we covered a lot. Mazin vs. Anime ideally will return next week. I don't know if Mazin's ever going to finish Paranoia Agent. He's been tied up with the game and everything.
Yeah.
He's still jittery.
I mean, I only have 3 episodes. It's just a matter of me. This week's not good. On the weekend, though, I should be able to.
All right.
Like Sunday or something.
I hope so. Let me know when you do watch it so I can brush up on it so we can talk about analysis and everything.
Yeah.
Because it's been a while since I watched it. But, I think this is a good one. I think this is a good podcast.
Yeah.
Shout out
We've been on a roll lately.
I know. I think we really hit our groove. Shout out to our sponsor, Damien. Hopefully we'll have him as a guest in some capacity in the coming weeks. He I really like Damien. Damien's a real nice guy. You can tell like Damien would do a lot for his friends.
Yeah.
He's very
he's a genuinely good guy.
He's a great guy, yeah. There's some people like Jared's very parasitic. I feel like Jared exists only to like live. So like he'll throw anyone under the bus if it means he lives. He's full lizard brain. He's only crunching numbers, dude.
Oh, I hate number crunchers.
Yeah. We're very anti number crunching.
The reason I'm a math major and stats minor is because you need to know the monster from the inside.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I hate number crunchers and I hate nerds.
You gotta know your enemy, dude.
Exactly.
You know, with that being said, though, I think we can wrap this up. This has been episode 6 of Comfy Talk with Jack and Mazin, your favorite pro-alligator, pro-Loch Ness monster, pro-egg podcast.
Anti-reptile.
Anti-reptile, pro-Damien.
Pro-life.
Pro-life, of course. Pro-Filipino karaoke.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things we like.
Yeah, we like a lot of things. We don't like a lot of things, too.
Exactly. Let us know what you like and what you don't like. And we'll be happy to, send us questions, anything else. And with that, we'll extinguish the candle. Oh, man.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
That's a fat rip right there, dude. Anyways, everyone have a good weekend, safe week, drive safe, love each other, wake up, be happy, stay comfy. Let's go, Cowboys.